Welcome back to Grim Volume, where we play D&D. We have mics and cameras so that you guys can watch us play D&D. Super lit, super fun. We're excited to bring this story to your guys' ears and eyes. So let's get right in.
Okay. He said he'd do it.
Good job.
After the party defeated a few trolls and traveled down the gleaming river for about 7 days, they traveled in a few different conditions: sun, rain, clouds. They eventually made their way all the way down the river, near the end of it, until they could see in the distance the walls of the capital city, Highwall. At this time, it's about an hour past sunset. You guys are all exhausted. The two boats covered in water, as you guys have to be actively scooping water out as it's raining. You're nearing the lights of the city. You see a gate, a metal gate with a guard post on one of the sides, where the river enters and goes through the city itself in the distance. As you approach, is there any conversation you're having?
Is it actively raining now?
It is.
Okay.
Hence the rain noises.
Oh, right. I assume there's a river
I
noises.
thought it was too.
That's okay.
So you said there's a guard post. I assume we see guards present there?
Yep, you see basically the wall kind of meets this metal gate, and there's just a elevated, like, covered stone area. It's kind of like a cutout of the wall almost that comes out, and you can just see light in there from this far away. Yeah, movement. And you see lots of light coming from the city.
Oh, thank goodness.
Wait, quick question. Do we still have both of those?
Yeah.
So we're still separated.
Set up, set up.
So it's just you and me. I mean, they're there too.
Almond, you got a warm fireplace at your home?
I do, but it's getting rather late. I propose that you all sleep in the tavern tonight.
Well, you should be staying with us tonight.
I must get home. I mean, I could, but
Well, let me walk you home.
that's fine.
Okay.
The boats make their way into kind of a center port of the city. Well, a spot in the river where boats can park.
Alright.
The Harbinger's Hearth is the biggest tavern in the whole city. That's where you should go.
Yeah.
You won't draw too much attention to yourselves, and their food's great.
Really? What's your favorite dish there?
Probably the roasted rabbit.
I'm gonna give that a try.
The roasted rabbit is quite good. But where I'm staying, I'll tell you all, since we're not in the city, please don't mention this once we are. There is a tavern on the south side called the Cliff. You have to make your way up through the walls as it's built inside the wall. It has a nice view of Crab Bay on the other side and a view of the city itself. I live upstairs. When you go there, tell the barkeep or the innkeep they're friends of mine.
Friends of Almond.
Almond Treasure.
Okay.
Or actually, let's make a secret code. Just say, I'd like to order the treasure chest. That's a good one.
My number one priority is the book, my friend.
Well, we can get to that tomorrow. It's rather late.
Okay.
Please relay this to the other boat.
Yeah. No, I got that. Hey!
But
Red!
but quietly.
Oh,
Yeah? We're going to a tavern.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk Almond home.
Okay.
And tomorrow we're going to his place.
What is the name of the tavern?
That we're going to or he's going to?
Not not his place.
Why don't we go to the same tavern?
Because
Too small. It's not
it's too small. Not enough booths.
Oh.
And there's also more eyes,
More eyes,
less attention at one area.
less
Better
fun,
food. Better food.
worse dining.
Oh.
You got me with the dining.
Okay. What was the one you mentioned first that we're heading to?
Oh, the Harbinger's Hearth, named after Greyorin the Harbinger,
Harbinger's.
founder of New Ockree.
Okay. Thanks for the history lesson. Yeah.
Are the guards in the gate gonna be an issue?
No.
I have more oak leaves.
Oh, it's okay. I'll talk to them.
Okay.
Oh,
What did she say?
Nothing.
you all have identification, right?
Identification?
No.
What, like a piece of paper that has my name on it or something?
I think
Because I can make one real fast.
they rarely ask.
I
Yeah.
have been in Highwall before. Would I have one?
Probably. You probably have just like a piece of paper with like
I've got
You know you
identification.
are.
what? Yeah, you do.
I've got identification.
Yes, I do.
On a blade, bro.
I don't.
Perfect. If they really need it, we'll just use yours.
I don't.
I don't have it as I was robbed of all my stuff.
Yeah. Sorry we couldn't find that. Okay. We're almost there.
As you guys approach even closer, the waves kind of lapping up against the stone walls as your boats kind of just like hit the metal. As this guard kind of leans out, you see the guard, he has a similar red tabard and armor, and he has this nice metal helmet with kind of like a point in the middle,
Mm-hmm.
just metal going up in the middle. But one thing different that you notice is he has gold trim
Ooh.
on his red tabard.
Does this,
As he kind of leans over.
does his uniform look familiar to me at all?
Would I know what that means?
Familiar to you in what way? It
Just like
looks
how-
like all the other
All the other
New
ones. Okay.
New Austrian military. They all have red tabards.
Mm.
This guy just has gold.
Yeah.
You know this just means he's a Highwall guard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah.
He kind of leans over. He just has some like chops.
Mm.
What's your business in the city?
Getting dry.
You came all this way to get dry.
We're
We
about-
wish to trade.
Wish to trade. Trade what?
We have goods, horses, and
We have good horses.
food.
So getting dry, trading. Kind of like leans in for a little bit.
We're returning a man home.
Returning a man home. Who? Amon's like, me. I was lost in the wilderness. I was attacked on the road. You guys got any identification for any of you?
Yes.
Yeah.
He kind of like reaches down.
Oh, he's that close.
You're in the other boat. He can't even reach. Those of you that don't have identification, make sure you stop by the town hall and city hall and get some proper identification.
Okay.
Suppose it's raining, it's wet. You guys need to get in the city.
And yeah, dry. That's
Kind of disappears as the gate kind of. That was easy.
It's very easy. Were you expecting a bit more of a challenge?
You never know, coming in late on the river.
Yeah. It's bad luck.
Rowing.
Right, the gate kind of lifts up as you guys take in initially these buildings that are right up against this river. Kind of comes into a canal as there's these taller wooden buildings. You can't really see over them at all. By the way, as you approached, the outer wall stood at about 40 feet off the water, quite high. These buildings are a couple stories
The
high.
guy grabbing the identification was like,
Oh, he's at the level where you guys
I know,
are.
it's just-
I was like, what? He's like up at the top. He's like, the buildings around you guys are very high as you just kind of make your way through. A few people have like a little bit of like a dock, but they're not too wide of the river.
Almond, lead us in.
Yes, I mean, there's only one way to go. As you guys make your way even farther, eventually, there's like a break in the houses. There's a bridge that you guys go under. It's like this large stone bridge. You see it like streets. There's lights that are on in a few houses, but it's still pretty dark. And then you see up ahead of you, in the middle of the river, there's this huge kind of widening of the river as it comes out. In the middle, there's this large statue of this knight. He's got this banner, but it's carved out of stone, so you can't see anything on it. But he's just kind of sticking it into the ground.
Would I recognize this statue?
Yes, it's the Harbinger.
The Harbinger?
And then on your right, you can see the road as it kind of, the houses that are normally right up against the river are not there anymore. You see inner walls for maybe another district kind of high up in the city. And then on the left, this large area with more light, kind of like a main city street. You see people outside making noise, this large building, noise and light coming from it. And then a spot where boats are hitched up or put next to a dock and tied up. As he said, quickly, get off the river and tie up the boats.
I'll help pull in the boat as we get close.
Yeah, I'll just look
Hop off
around
and-
the whole scene while they're taking the boat out. I'm not helpful with that, but just see what I see if anyone's looking at us weird.
Yeah. Kind of begin to tie up the boats and get off on this dock. See someone stumble out of the tavern, just super drunk, kind of like, and I open and I wrote, no. Gotta walk past.
Well, Arnold, will you be staying with us?
Maybe for the first day.
Might as well. We're gonna
Might
have
as
to have
well.
a drink with you.
Yeah. Well, surprised we're safely here.
Well, we're a pretty cool, trustworthy, fun, zany group to be around.
That is true.
Did we have any issue coming in during the few days that we skipped over?
7-day skip.
Not any big issues, no.
Besides trails attacking us.
Mm.
That was
Not-
not during the skip.
Yeah.
All right. So you said the Harbinger's Hearth is pretty easy to find.
It's right here.
Oh, wow.
Kind of gestures to the large building that has light and noise coming out of it. People. It's this pretty big, probably like 3 stories tall, large, high roof.
Gotcha.
Lots of lights.
Oh, that's
Yes,
nice.
it is. Magnificent place.
Yes.
Maybe I'll stop in and get a drink with you all before heading home. He's gonna kind of start walking towards it. What do you guys do with the horses?
I'm gonna lead him up to
Take them with us.
Okay. Kind of lead him off the dock. There's not that many horses, just a horse
Mm-hmm.
here, but there is a spot to hitch them up.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Hitching.
There's like one spot for all of them.
You don't have a way to secure the horses, do you?
Well, don't we just tell the barkeep we got some horses here?
Well, the barkeep's not gonna run out here and stop a thief.
I know, but he has a stable boy.
does
Or
he?
should. I don't know.
Well, people aren't really putting their horses here.
Why do they put the horses?
Oh.
Well, most people just walk here. It's in the middle of the city.
Hey,
I'm sure there's a...
Andrews, you wanna have your parrot watch the horses?
Yes, I will do that.
Thanks.
He's just gonna leave his bird with the horses.
Falcon.
Parrot.
I don't think it's fair.
Oh, I want to grab her.
What's a parrot?
He summoned a falcon instead of the dog. There's only one bird in this family.
Oh,
Competition.
I'm excited for a drink.
Friends over here
Yes, let's get dry.
Courtney.
Is that Corinne?
Who else?
Who else?
Gordon, remember you have my money.
Say, who else are you smiling like that?
Of course, I know that.
You
Gonna
forgot,
walk.
you forgot to say friend.
No, he's chill.
Of course, friend.
Yeah.
You guys, are you guys entering?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm not yet.
As the rest of you
Thirst.
enter in,
Let's stay with that.
as some of you enter into these large doors, you see quite a busy and boisterous building. It's a alliteration. It is. What the frick?
Who put her on
Yeah.
auto laugh?
Who put Grump in the Grumpy? Grumpy from the new Snow White.
No.
Mm-mm.
You watch
You don't
We
feel
don't
like
talk
that.
about that
We
movie.
don't talk about live
Yeah.
action
So
Disney
bad.
movies.
We talk about D&D at this table.
It's not even Snow White.
As you guys enter in, there is a large, open, high ceiling building. Much more packed than even the green goblet from Grey Ridge that you guys have been in.
It's like pretty much like double the size.
Not like double, but it's like packed. And you don't see this trend of just like a few different groups of people. You see like all sorts of people.
Is it like packed like you have to push past people to get anywhere? Or like packed like
You'll have to push past groups at a time. Not like
groups that
not like you're walking through a concert, but like you're walking through a busy wedding like what
Got
are they
it.
called? Reception, yeah.
That's very specific.
Guys,
Wedding-
what is 420?
I'm just trying to say something that everyone's been to.
A wedding.
Reception.
right,
It's a
you're
similar word.
Yeah.
I didn't laugh.
Dude,
Yeah, it's the same
you guys
syllables.
aren't having to spit out alliterations
No, I
every
know.
5 minutes.
you don't have to spit out a
I'm-
little.
Bro's like this right now.
He's over the cooking.
I have to defend my speaking rights, bro. At least I'm not making up words.
I'm gonna make my way to the bar. Which
You're gonna walk towards the bar. So, speaking of which, at the it's a classic situation. You know, I love to do it. They're in the middle of the room. There's a large bar, except it goes all the way back to the back. So it's kind of like this island that comes
so
out.
it's not size space cat.
No, that's on the right side, and it goes. It's like a corner of the whole building. This is more like
A central.
large rectangle, or not even rectangle, like
like
a
an
large
island.
square,
Yeah.
and it's just coming out in the middle, almost like if you think of the letter C. It's like that, but longer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Long C.
And in the middle of that, there's all different sorts of bottles, and there's like
So
an
it's like
island within an island.
kind of like two L's, but one is like backwards, and they're kind of like connecting.
Yeah.
Paint a picture
Why
with
didn't
your
I
words.
say
Wow,
that?
Wow.
familiar.
That's-
Super advanced.
It's like a
with
clown's
that.
shoe, except even longer.
It's like a bar.
Like on a
Thing.
It's like a
pull
big.
out.
It's like a big bar.
Good question.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, you see all sorts of different people. A lot of them, covered in some water just because of the rain. Different races about. You see humans, a few elves, halflings, dwarves, gnomes, a
Quarantine.
few tieflings.
They're everywhere.
I think while we're going through
Liverpool.
this area, this would be probably the most people Ren's ever seen in one spot. I'd
Probably.
imagine. He's gonna just like.
Well, there was that one group of soldiers.
Was this more than? Oh yeah.
That was like 300 people.
That's fair.
But
This is
in
the
one
most
room.
the most diverse.
Yeah.
He's gonna just like be constantly looking around to see if he can find anyone that
Yeah.
is some form of like animal person.
course,
That's
yeah.
not a normal thing you would see often.
Yeah. Okay.
Trey's visibly uncomfortable.
All right. You're going to the bar.
She's got anxiety.
And I'm gonna kind of like lead Dean there too.
Lead him to the bar.
I'm walking
Bro's holding his hand.
next to Arnold and Almond.
Hold his head.
All right. They're kind of just like looking around. You get to the bar first. You see a pale pink tiefling woman in a white dress.
Hey.
She's just got silver jewelry.
We're back to the wedding
Not like a
analogy.
gown.
No, I'm you said wedding.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an alliteration.
Is the room kind of set up like
It's a wedding reunion.
like
It's a party.
2 diving boards, but like
So, like, think of the bottom of a lawnmower, right?
There's at the top of the room. There's large wooden beams. And, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I was gonna say large wooden shafts, but this room is too dirty, dude.
What are you
This
talking
this
about?
group is
Large
too-
wooden beams.
Beams.
Beams are great.
Beam-
That's a great word.
Beams is such a good word.
Beams.
Wait.
As you approach and you see this woman, what do? Roland, since that's why I was giving you the description.
Dean.
Bane.
Yes, my friend.
The first round is on me.
Great.
I'm on you as well.
NPC, yeah.
Almon is kind of like a little bit behind you guys, kind of just talking, like whispering to Arnold.
Everyone in the party.
They kind of hear that. You can kind of hear him saying that if he looks back.
Aw. Thanks, Roland. I appreciate that.
Stiefling kind of finishes up a conversation with a few patrons, kind of walks over to like the very end, the very edge of the bar.
The corner.
The curve of the bar. What can I get for all of you?
Well, first things first, your name. Hi, my name's Levi.
Every woman's nightmare. Every woman's nightmare.
My name is River.
River, nice to
Kind
meet
of like
you.
moves some of her hair and then holds out a flower.
Okay, Riz.
Hell no.
Where's the Discord mod?
Levi tucks it behind his ear.
Okay.
Thank you.
What can I
I'm
decide
Ren.
for you?
Hi.
Hello. Just kind of like, and just grabs like a cloth and just wipes up.
Our good friend here is going to be buying us some drinks. Isn't that right, Roland?
She kind of like looks at you. Interesting group. Where do you all come from?
Great question.
Too complicated.
Well, what were you last doing?
Rescuing.
Sailing
Rescuing,
in a
sailing,
boat.
Killing trolls.
killing trolls.
Oh.
You know.
We've done a lot.
So you're some adventure.
Killing
You can say
horses.
We also killed horses. As a collective group.
I
That's
don't kill
I'm
them.
sure for a very good reason.
we don't.
They were
Well-
evil horses.
Can I interest any of you in... Well, unfortunately, we don't have any horse on the menu right now.
Are we not evil?
Can I interest any of you in the Flower Blitz?
Flower blitz.
It's our specialty drink right
Yeah. Yeah, let's
Dude, she
try
gave
it.
you the flower for promotional.
And could I get some of that roasted rabbit?
now. Yes. Roasted rabbit, our special. What about the rest of you?
Also,
Do
can I get
you-
another flower?
Another flower? If you're lucky.
You have red wine.
Of course.
We'll have some of that.
All right.
What should I
The
get?
Flower Blitz with roasted rabbit.
Thanks.
Do you have
Red wine?
anything with low alcohol content that might be a little sweeter?
Flower Blitz.
I'll take a flower blitz.
The flower blitz does not have low alcohol content, but it's fine. You never trust a drink called the flower blitz.
What about you, mysterious one?
Do you have any live chickens?
Oh my gosh.
Live chickens? No, we do not. With all of our food, currently, I hope, is all dead.
Then he will take the largest beer you have.
A large beer. What about you two? Almon's like, try the Flower Blitz. Yes. Arnold. I guess I'll try the Flower Blitz. All right, perfect. Well, what's the name for the tab?
Roland.
Roland. I will begin to prepare that. I'll let them know. If you all find a table, I'll bring it to you.
Thanks. We will find the table. Levi looks over at the bar. Is there any open seating?
You can kind of. You might have to like wait for a few people to move.
I'm gonna look at the nearest empty table and
Yeah.
assert myself into like.
There's a
that
table where there's like two people talking at like a bigger
Mhm.
table.
I'm gonna sit right close to one of those people.
You mind?
With what?
I was
Well,
making
like,
people
we're
uncomfortable
talking
with Prince.
at this table.
Yeah. Do you mind if I join?
No,
Okay.
you can join, but we're gonna beat the shit out of you.
No, you're not.
Yeah, we
Don't
will.
say that. You don't mean that, man.
The other guy gets up. There's just two
Uh.
humans.
At this point, like Dean and Roland will be walking over.
One of them kind of like grabs your shirt.
Roland's like 6'7", by so.
Just a quick refresher. Roland's like 6'7".
Well, they
How-
don't. There's so many people in this room. They don't think of you at first. They don't notice you're with him necessarily.
We're just walking.
Are they like close to us when this is happening, or are they kind of? Did he walk off for this?
He walked off.
Okay, so we don't clock it.
You're probably like heading that way. I don't know.
Yeah.
Idris is sulking
One
in
of
the
them
corner
grabs your
somewhere.
shirt.
Dude. Just
Yeah,
relax, bro. I just wanted to. You seemed interesting. I just wanted to talk, bro.
Just beat it.
Just beat it.
Get out of here.
No. You get out of here.
Dean.
I'm gonna backhand him.
The other guy's grabbing you.
Yeah, I'm gonna backhand him.
Alright.
This is bad ideas, bro.
Dude,
I'm
we're
rubbing off
tackling.
on him.
Just give us sit back special.
Bruh, fine. You guys
It's
didn't want me.
Let's
I didn't want to have to do this.
He turns into this
Dude,
massive
we might just give
dragon.
that.
Been there.
Special, bro. Bam.
Bam!
Alright.
4 bludgeoning damage.
I think it's like 3.
Does 16 hit this guy?
Yes. As you just.
He takes
Hey!
3 bludgeoning damage.
He's gonna swing at you. He's going to hit you.
Can I try
unless
to
you-
hold person when I see him swing?
No, you can't.
Okay.
Because that's not a reaction,
Okay, fair enough.
unfortunately. Does a 21 hit?
No. As I bring up my arm, just kind of
He's
close.
just gonna. The other guy's gonna swing at you. This guy's. He's gonna miss you though. If you can
At this
maybe
point,
dodge
can I
this
like
miss
be
you.
up next to them?
What?
At
Yeah,
this
you can be
point,
up next.
I'll like grab his fist, like push it back.
Just kind of back up a little bit.
We could have been friends, dude.
It's just
Leave
gonna,
on.
they're just gonna push through the crowd.
We could have been friends.
Okay.
There's a free table now.
Hey, look at
Dean.
Dean's gonna sit down.
Do they?
I guess
Red's
we're
gonna
walking
clock
over.
and keep eyes on them to see if they go like try to rally a couple people.
Make
or
a
do they
perception
leave?
check.
Okay.
It might be hard for you, of all people, to see people
He's
in
like,
this crowd.
That's very real, but I can.
He flies up.
We'll see.
We all know I can't fly.
You're not that tall, and there's a lot of people.
You're like a chicken. You could jump off the bar and be like.
No, I can't.
A live chicken.
Yeah, it's 12.
Hold on.
It's a 12.
Okay. Yeah. You lose them. Yeah. But what you do see while you're looking around is about like an 8-foot tall minotaur walking around. He's got 2 trays in his hand, and he kind of will grab a drink with his horn and he just got one horn. He just kind of put it on the table.
He's a unicorn.
You see him one person kind of like bump into him, and then he just like shoves him out of the way with his chest.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Goals.
Chris, it's some.
Do people
Hip
do
check.
people look at him in a manner that they look at Ren in a confusion, or is this normal?
You don't notice any. You're not
Move.
perceptive enough right now, at least
Okay.
to pick up like people's facial expressions.
Yeah.
You can just see above people.
That's fair.
Oh, gosh, just like-
Is Almond and Arnold like with us?
Yeah, they come and kind
I'm
of
gonna
just
sit
sit down.
next to Almond.
They kind of sit down. Back outside of the tavern. Serena.
I'm gonna start like kind of walking away.
Yeah.
Are you gonna come with me?
No.
What are you doing?
Well, we're at a party.
But I wanted to be alone.
Why?
Why is it any of your business?
Because we're at a party.
Talk louder.
Oh. Because we're at a party.
Since when did you stop caring about that?
Since I almost died,
Yeah, what happened there?
I got paralyzed.
Is that it?
Yes, I couldn't move. They all would have died very quickly if I could.
Okay. Well, I was planning on just kind of walking around town for a little bit. I used to live here, so
Place to stay.
and maybe visiting my old home.
There's a blacksmith I'd like to visit.
Okay, well, what direction?
Where would that blacksmith be?
That blacksmith.
If you read my backstory, Jack.
Well,
It's where it
your
seems to
backstory is
begin.
blacksmith. That's in a
Dang.
different city. This is Highwall.
Oh, it's the.
You're thinking of Ravenside.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. There's another person in Highwall.
Probably is. I did read your backstory very well.
He's a great DM.
Maybe better than you did. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
probably.
Top 10 lock-in moment.
Listen, if you read your own backstory, you'd know.
I don't read it. I just write it. All right.
I'll run it.
I
I'll
say
run it.
publish and go.
Man, it generate and then send it to him.
Okay. Where's the direction of my home? In where we're
Your home.
like.
Your home's in the. Is it in the Gleaming District?
I think so.
Is it
Yeah.
nice area? Yes. That would be across the river
Okay.
and through those large walls that I mentioned you guys see.
Okay. She's just gonna look at you and just be like, I have to go that way across the river. So,
I'll walk with.
You're gonna walk away.
No, walk with.
Okay.
okay.
All right. And you begin walking towards there.
Yeah, but I'm gonna try to, with my best, stealth, not being like,
Just not being
sneaky.
seen by people.
Yeah, not being like noticeable.
Okay.
If that's fine.
Alright. Yeah. Make a stealth check.
22.
22, just to kind of try and hide your face and
Yeah.
stuff. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Back in the tavern. After a few minutes. Actually, while you guys are talking, you guys can RP that. You know, the drinks aren't ready yet.
Oh.
Have you always been a wine person, Mister?
Since I tried it, I haven't tried a lot of alcohols, but when I met Andres, he paid for my drinks to thank me for saving his life, and I tried wine, and I
Do you save
liked
his
it.
life? Well, I guess you do kind of do that. Pretty much.
Yeah, that's kind of why we're like a pair, because like take care of him,
Yeah.
saved his life.
Cool.
Just
He owes you an unpayable debt.
No, he doesn't
Is
owe
that
me
why he
anything.
sticks with you? Because he owes you something? Or
No,
no?
he doesn't owe me anything. I mean,
Well, his
it's
life.
Andres.
His
We,
life. Yeah.
I mean, it's Andres. We know that he doesn't like debts, but he knows that I don't feel.
Two things I've learned: he
He
doesn't
owes me
like debts, and he
anything?
doesn't like the Tafu clan.
Let's keep that name out to our
Yeah,
mouths.
Ren, let's zip it.
Yeah.
Not everything that you learn needs to be broadcasted.
I just learned so much. It's exciting.
Yes.
Let's chill. Do you know where Kieran and Zerona went?
No idea. I mean, they're the ones that used to be here previously, so I assumed that they went to go find.
I just assumed that Zerona would take the opportunity to get plastered at a bar over anything.
That is a good point. She
Right
did
now
just
they're
say-
setting. They're heading south on the road towards where the bridge is.
Are you tailing them?
How do you know that?
My bird is outside.
Got it.
Yeah,
Forgot
pay
that was
attention.
Andres.
That's real.
He's the only one with a Middle Eastern accent.
You're not very good at that, though.
What?
I feel like I'm doing it perfectly.
It's not Middle Eastern, it's Slavic.
It is?
No, it's definitely Middle Eastern.
Well, he was trying to go for Slav.
No, he was. I think he was basing it off of the character in Vikings, right? And that I don't know
Vikings?
whose dialect coach that guy is.
That's not.
Vikings are Slavic.
Yeah, but this.
I know, but this guy,
but
if you
there's a
watch the video,
character from it.
the character,
So-
I don't know what he's trying to do, but the accent that he has is like very like
I don't
East
watch
African.
the show.
Alright, back to
Middle
role
Eastern.
play.
I
Anyway,
don't like
we
the
can
show.
cut that out.
So I don't watch it.
You know that the Imperials are known for their wine.
I don't know anything about the Imperials, so no, I don't.
That makes two of us.
Okay.
I miss the taste of
Oh,
As you guys are talking, this sound of flute kind of gets closer to you guys. There's just a Goliath, about 7 foot, walking past the group. He's just playing on his flute, just kind of walking through. It's like this nice, calming melody
Red
as
is
he walks
mesmerized.
through.
Is it good?
Yes, it's very good.
I'll flick him a silver.
He kind of is still playing with one hand, and then you quickly.
Oh, this guy's good work.
It's good.
He's good.
Yeah. He stops playing his flute as you flick him silver. Thank you.
Of course. What's your name?
Havoc.
Do you have a stage name, or is that?
Yeah, that's my stage name.
Really?
Yeah. You see kind of a orange bandana on his head.
Okay.
And he's got kind of just robes and like leather armor and stuff.
You ever been to Bradport?
Nope. I haven't.
You should go. There's an audience there who'd like to listen to you.
There's an audience right here.
That's true.
Tons of people.
That's true.
And they quite often flick me a silver or two.
Well, you deserve it. You're doing
Thank
great.
you. You're just gonna kind of look at your group. You're just gonna sit down at your table. Just like pull up just like a bag of, or not a bag, but a kind of a sack of ale and just start drinking on it.
How big is he?
Probably like 7 foot.
How old does he seem?
I mean, you wouldn't probably know for Goliath.
Well, your voice seemed youthful, and I was curious if you
Yeah,
actually
I mean,
a
his
youthful
voice
figure.
is youthful.
Forgive me. I'm trying to see if Ren sees him as a friend or as a grown-up.
He's like, he gives off a a youthful vibe, but he doesn't look young.
Youth
That's
pastor.
So
Got
friends
it.
aren't
You
grown up.
bastard.
That's
I mean,
Where are all of you traveling from?
We just came from the water.
The water? Like the ocean?
Yeah. We're sea people.
I don't
You
know.
see people, I see people, we all see people.
Very good.
Fuck you, silver.
I knew I'd get it
Very
back.
generous group.
We're close.
Well, we just have this one silver coin that we flick to each other. It's like a,
And now
What'd
you're
you
in
say?
on it.
We're
Okay.
a very closely bound group.
I can see that. That's why I sat down.
okay.
You look like you guys look pretty rough and tumble. Kind of dirty. Maybe like you all need to take a bath. But that's a good thing. Because it means that something interesting happened. Now, what's the most interesting thing that has happened to you?
They all kidnapped me.
If you're trying to write a song about this, I need to talk to my agent.
Your agent?
Any material discussed about me needs to go through a patented process.
What-
If
a
we
what
win any
process?
earnings. A patented process.
A patented process?
Yeah. I know a thing or two about starting bands.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. But I
Yeah.
I like to write stories.
Okay.
Keep track of information. Whatnot.
I would like a song about me.
Also for note, I don't know if you would have Andrews do this, but Zach usually every few seconds,
Yeah.
you will make sure that him and I aren't wet or dirty
Okay.
when we're in
You'll-
conditions like that.
Kind of prestidigitation. Both.
Because
Andrews makes sure I'm clean.
yeah, dude.
He's a good man.
FYI,
He,
I'm clean. I'm like the rest of the savages.
Yeah, now that he thinks about it, he kind of just cleans up, like, not like,
I'm like the dying bird.
it's just simple magic, but
I don't think you can do much about this guy.
kind of cleans up you guys. But there's a few things that can't be fixed with prestidigitation.
I have
My
a big
rusty
jacket
armor.
to hold the smell in, alright?
Like wounds, broken stuff, like smell. You can temporarily change that, but not like permanent.
Hey, I'm so dead I don't smell anymore.
I'm getting there.
we killed a few river trolls. Actually,
Trolls.
Cordy over here, he single-handedly smited one into oblivion.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's pretty impressive. Should write a song about
He's a
Cordy.
great dwarf.
The best dwarf.
He's the
A
great.
little too smiley. Write that down. Always has a smile on his face when vanquishing evil.
Or
That's true.
Just always in general.
It's very fun.
Yeah, I think it's something with his face. It's like locked in place. Kind of like with Zorana with her frown. It's like the opposite thing.
Okay.
Well, have you ever seen whenever she tries to smile? It's like
I've seen her smile.
Really?
looks-
Yeah.
Wait, we should write a song about this.
He's actually a shapeshifter.
Who do you point to?
Dean.
Like what?
He kind of looks confused. Shapeshifter?
It's true.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What does he shape into?
A duck.
A hero.
Whatever you want him to be.
A friend.
I can't just write down anything. I like to keep things truthful,
So honest.
and I would like to see him turn into a duck if you really can. Courtney's just kind of like smiling.
Well, Dean. Quack away.
I'll make it happen. I just need to talk to my partner. I'm gonna grab Ren and Dean and like kind of like hide them behind me. Ren, I have a very important task for you. This is a matter of life and death.
Oh my gosh.
Turn into a
I need you to shapeshift into a duck.
I have a better idea. I can shapeshift him into a duck.
That is a much better idea.
I'm gonna put my hand on Cordian and cast polymorph.
No way!
Yes! All right, and
That's
he's
sick.
willing. So
And then I'm gonna kind of go with the cloak. Dean's gonna be there, the duck.
he's just kind of on the table.
Just
like-
somebody just quacking, waddling away.
Oh my god. Biggest smile.
It's just like the duck is like visibly like its bill is kind of.
Chris's comedy dog has a smile.
Estrella's sitting in the corner just like,
You see, he kind of starts like writing.
He's a duck.
Unfortunately, that is
The ferocious fowl.
Quackadine.
Dean.
they call him the Midnight Murder.
All these names.
He is the most powerful of all of us.
Very
The
interesting.
mighty mallard.
Oh.
Wow.
Killing it with me.
He is
You're all
many
very
things.
creative.
Well,
These are just his
I
titles.
do have. Yeah. You learn these things when you're around such greatness.
We're not coming up with these on the spot. These are names he's collected.
known by.
Where are you all coming from?
Duckland.
Oh my god! This is not happening. It's like Disneyland.
I know the area
New
very
Duckland.
well.
Sorry.
I know there's no duckland around here.
Yeah. It's not on Olira.
It's a very small location.
You guys would like to roll a group deception check?
I'm not having
No,
any
not
part of this.
persuasion, because you're not coming from Duckland.
I would like to not have any part of this.
Okay, disadvantage. No, okay, yeah, that's fine.
I'm not
Automatic
participating in
fail.
that conversation.
16.
9.
Oh.
Sorry.
You make Dean roll?
What?
You make Dean roll?
Oh, he's
Already
a
rolled
duck.
that.
He doesn't have to roll.
Is
Yeah,
Andrew
he's doing
Is
everything.
Andrew
he's doing.
participating in the conversation?
He looks just kind of like he's just looking at like, the reactions and stuff.
yeah, it seems
You're
accurate.
not there.
You know,
What did you end up rolling?
he's not there.
You're not there. No, I'm pointing to Andrus and Dean.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I'm Dean.
Hello, schizophrenic.
I'm Andrus.
Slavic.
Because,
Slavic
Slavic.
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 I don't know how to do it.
He's kind of just like laughs a little bit. Where are y'all really coming from?
Alright, Dean. Tell him.
He just kind of like moves on. He kind of just like gets off the table back onto his chair and just kind of like sits down. Well, it was good talking to you all. Maybe I'll see you all again. You seem like an interesting group. Just gonna kind of let his book kind of dry out. He's gonna get up, scoot the chair in, and just pull back his flute back out and just begin to play again as he walks away.
There's like coins flying. Through the crowd.
He's like juggling coins as he's doing it.
Cordian will return to himself.
At that moment, this Minotaur comes over and just
Rabbit.
he just quickly, with great speed, puts all of your guys' drinks in front of you. Enjoy!
What's your name?
Orkanaz!
Porkinaz?
And he's gonna like chuck the tray just back towards the bars and kind of like
Captain America.
it lands and just kind of slides across.
Just decapitate someone in the way.
As he just kind of walks back. Gordy just kind of grabs his.
How does this
Yeah, how's it taste?
bullets taste?
The flower blitz. Is
Yeah.
that what I said?
I think so.
It tastes.
How
Yeah,
is it
it's the flower
blitz?
blitz.
Hmm.
No, it's blitz.
It is Blitz.
Blitz, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because
Flower
get
blitz.
you drunk like that.
As you kind of, those of you who got the flower blitz, all kind of take a sip. It comes in this glass that has a nice, round base, and then it's kind of like a champagne glass, but it's just bigger than normal. And then there's just this floating flower in the middle. As those of you who got it just kind of take a sip. And it tastes kind of interesting. It tastes like
Scary.
there's
Kind
some
of
lime
interesting
to
and
it, but
scary.
there's also, for those of you that have put a flower in your mouth before, it's like that, but with the sweetness of honey
It's like lavender.
and the kick of some hard liquor mixed with all of that. It almost tastes like a liquor and some syrup. You
Or
just
Simple
mix it.
syrup,
margarita
if you will.
nice.
What?
Simple syrup, if you will.
Maybe.
Sugar
Damn.
free.
No.
Sugar, right?
Absolutely.
Well, that would be sugar free.
Gonna take. Can I take the flour out of the drink?
Yeah, it's like kind of just dripping.
Gonna dry it with prestidigitation.
Enjoy your iceless margaritas.
Tuck the other one behind my other ear.
This one's big.
Yeah.
It's not a little flower.
He's trying to make a scene.
I know. I'd tuck it. I'd tuck that.
How would you tuck it?
I would snap it under my headband.
So it's like
You're
half
crushing the flower. with
half
your
of it's
headband?
under your, because it doesn't have a stem.
Oh, no stem.
It's just like the flower. Well, because there's no room for the stem in that cup.
Yeah.
What is a flower? Okay, I don't know if you ever cared to get this in depth with the flower, but
Yeah.
like, what does the actual center part of it look like? Is it the kind that if you shoved it behind a headband, it would just poof pollen everywhere?
It's kind of like, probably. It's more of like a,
So it would seep pollen.
not like a rose, but still a thick flower with folds to it. Not just
like
like
a
a
poppy?
tiny.
Like a peony?
Maybe, yeah.
Poppies are not.
Poppies are
peonies.
very simple, small, and they have like 4
Yeah.
leaves.
I'm trying to
I'm
Peonies
saying-
are the-
whittle it down.
I
to
said
what it
not
is.
like a,
So it's like a magnolia.
yeah, more like a magnolia.
Y'all know what a magnolia is?
I have a magnolia in my front.
Think of actually.
No, I don't know what a magnolia
You
is.
don't know what a magnolia is?
Thank you, Camellia.
What is that?
Huh?
Oh,
It's like
okay.
Chat, what's a flower?
You know what a
Camellia.
camellia
Wow, you're
is?
so good.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's a
thank you.
camellia.
Thank
That's
you,
a-
Mom.
Guys, his
Okay.
girlfriend is
Me
literally
and
named
Aaron are
after
so
a
lost
flower.
right now.
I'm
No,
Googling
I'm
a
literally,
camellia.
my job is to cut down trees, so of course I love nature.
How do
I
you
wouldn't
spell
work in a job
camellia?
like that.
Wait, what the?
Wait, hold on.
What?
What?
No,
Oh.
you know that trees get unhealthy,
Camellia.
that's why you have to
Let me
cut
see.
them down, right?
I got you. One sec.
I'm well aware.
No.
I'm a tree pruner, and I remove dangerous trees.
Nice.
I'm like
It'll load
rotten
this
branches
up.
so
Call you
trees
an
can
arborist?
thrive.
Good job.
So yes, I know what a camellia is. But that's pretty much what's in the center of your drink.
Mm-hmm.
So you could maybe...
Pretty.
Where did it go?
Wait.
I had it.
You
Let
showed
me
me
see.
a picture.
I had it. There we go.
Damn.
Camellia.
Beautiful.
So I guess that wouldn't get nastiness everywhere, because that's a really small.
Yeah. They
I
can
was
be
expecting
bigger.
it to be the kind of flower like that.
Yeah, I totally pictured
They
just
can
a
be
pink
they can
sunflower.
be like
Truffula.
the size of a rose,
Mhm.
and then they can be bigger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
was just thinking the center,
oh,
with, like the stamens.
And horses can swim.
I see what you're talking about. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where's this can swim?
So yeah, it tastes good.
They can also dive.
How's that rabbit?
It tastes great. But
How's the air?
as you guys thick and sweaty
Ew.
and damp, but there is incense burning. So there's this kind of smoky. Alright, shh. There's this kind of smoky atmosphere in the room and a thick smell of some incense burning. But the two of you get to the bridge that goes over the Gleaming River.
Is there anyone there like trying to
No.
stop us from we just can walk over?
Yeah. There's people walking by. No one really paying too much attention to you guys.
I'm subconsciously looking for people I maybe recognize.
Okay. Make a perception check.
See anybody like that? Ooh, nope. 2.
You've not seen one. They were walking right next to you.
They're literally walking in front of you.
Yeah, there's literally a guy with you that you know. Right?
I'm like, of course.
You're not gonna see that.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's this guy.
Actually, I passed that trace out.
Okay.
I don't.
Well, I'm just gonna keep walking.
This is where I began
Alright.
my mercenary.
Say that again. Sorry.
So this is where I began my mercenary work.
Yeah.
70 years ago.
Old man.
Who did you work with?
Who did I work with?
A lot of different people, man.
Didn't you read your backstory?
No, I don't specify.
Oh.
Things like that.
I think this line of work you specified the least about.
Yeah.
You also, there's a lot of information in your brain, so not all of it is like that.
Yeah.
So you remember the time you spent here, but it's kind of
Yes.
barely there.
Well, a lot of people, it's more of a contracting thing. So, kind of an independent business of sorts.
Okay. And you just worked here in Highwall?
No, I originated in Highwall. So, I branched out, got my name through, and then one thing led to another, and I'm in Grey Ridge.
How long ago did you leave?
40 or so years ago.
So I definitely would not recognize anything that you would know.
How much has Highwall changed in the past, like 40 years since I've been gone?
Quite a bit.
Quick maps.
Highwall's only been around for 400, so that's like almost a quarter of the time it's been
A tenth.
around.
I saw
what?
I just saw a tenth of it. Yeah. Yes, it's changed quite a lot since 40 years ago.
10.
40 divided by
I
400.
thought you said 70.
No, I said 70 in total, but I left 40 years ago.
I see.
Yeah.
I was like 70.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
40.
Well,
Still,
10.
I said
40
it's
years.
been 40, it's been 40 years since I've been away.
It's changed very much. You're not really like easily able to be like, oh yeah, we're
No.
here and there. You're just kind of like, okay.
Yeah, since I recognize some districts, but a lot more buildings, some are taken down, and it's a bit different.
Yeah. It's pretty though.
Yes.
You
That's what
guys
I want
find
to do.
yourselves standing in front of the gates to the Gleaming District, this 20-foot tall wall. And it has been, not a steep, but an incline making your way towards this district.
So like it's kind of like thing where like wall, gradual higher wall, gradual higher wall. Okay. I see.
But it's high wall, which is a 40-foot wall, and then there's an incline, and then the Gleaming District, which sits even higher. So it's
Yeah.
only two, but yes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Unless we're stopped.
Yeah, there is a gate.
Gate.
and there's someone standing.
You see a guardhouse on the other side.
Alright, let's go through.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to it.
Yeah.
It's going to be noticeable that I'm gonna try to have him talk first.
You see in the guardhouse, you can see part of someone sitting down, just kind of like their feet up.
That triggered something in me, I'm not gonna lie.
How are you like just snapping?
Yeah,
Made
snapping
me
his attention.
angry.
Don't seem to be getting his attention. He's on the other side of the gate in a guardhouse. It's like open, but it's like a lot of noise.
It's also
Yeah.
raining.
Excuse me.
Kind of like looks out, comes out and puts his helmet. He has like a kettle helmet with more of a brim on it.
Oh.
What is it?
We should get through.
It's past curfew.
There's curfew.
Of course. You think that the people that live here want the town drunks wandering in? They'll have to come back in the morning.
No.
Excuse me?
I said no.
She lives here.
Then come back another time.
No. I have to get home.
Should have thought about that before curfew hit.
Unfortunately, I didn't, so I have to get through now. So I'm coming through.
Well, you're not. There's a gate.
Well, you're gonna open it for me.
I'm not going to open the gate past curfew.
The gate
Brother's
is it one of
not
those ones that you get, like it
Your
gets risen,
favorite
or is
character.
it like
Yeah.
just okay? And I'm assuming it's in the guardhouse.
You can assume that.
Good assumption.
Okay.
Nice assumption.
I'm looking around. I'm gonna look for a more obscure spot.
A more obscure spot.
Yeah, like on the other side of the gate. I want to look for like a more obscure spot. I'm planning on Misty stepping through when he goes.
Leaving Serena
when
behind?
he no. So when the guard walks away, eventually, I'm just gonna Misty step through the gate, sneak around, and try and look.
So what do you mean by you're looking for a more obscure spot?
So just like look through, look for a place that won't be easily
Out
seen.
of the way.
Out of the way, yeah.
Like an alley or something.
Like an alley, a crevice.
Not near the gate though, right?
Yeah.
No, not near.
Okay, okay. So you're just gonna like kind of head out.
Like on the other side of the gate from where I am, yes, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for the guard to leave and be like, alright, whatever.
What do you mean, whatever? Do I pick up on anything that he's?
Probably not. He hasn't said anything.
Well, I mean, like he just
It's not in front of
gave
the town.
her a look.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, she's kind of noticed. Then.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Otherwise, no, if she's going to. She'll just be like, "Okay, sir. Thank you for your time. Hopefully, I don't have to see you again." And she'll walk
Hopefully not.
away.
Yes.
Average customer.
Yeah,
Service
like some gold with
I'm gonna
really soft price.
wait
He's
till
gonna
he
go back
goes
to the
by a little
guardhouse.
bit. What?
He's just gonna kind of stand by the guardhouse.
Neither of them
Okay.
are charisma characters.
Alright, so give me a second. I'm gonna use my 6 seconds of elementism. Not elementism, of etherealness. To fly through the wall and look into the guard tower for sort of latch and stuff. To try and like see if there's like something I can like sneak to and like activate to raise the gate.
So
What's
etherealness makes you able to move through objects.
Through objects.
So you're gonna try to go inside the guardhouse.
Yeah. I'm not visible to anyone in this plane.
For 6 seconds.
Yeah. But when I eject, I go back to the spot where I casted the spell.
When you
So
So
where
At
I'm
the end of the 6 seconds,
so at
you
the
go
end of my
back.
6 seconds, I go to where I'm at. So my body's gonna leave.
I see.
Basically, I just become a ghost.
So you're gonna kind of like walk back up near the wall,
You know, a little bit.
and then
Vroom.
what does that look like to her?
So what you see actually, so it's like the more I walk,
Yeah.
the more like you remember with Pass Without a Trace how your feet start to become a little misted, like kind of like almost like starting to fade away.
Yeah.
Now take that, but through my entire body, as like I just disappear.
She's the more your body starts like misting away, her eyes just keep like just like growing. Just like
As you kind of move through the wall, guardhouse is very small, so you can kind of peer into it and just see him kind of like coming back in, hanging up his helmet, and just like there's a seat, and then there's like this mechanical thing because it's right up against the wall. There's a mechanical thing and like a large lever.
Okay. So I don't think I can interrupt with. Let me double check. You can move up and down while in your plane. I can affect and be affected by only creatures, objects, blah blah blah. Okay, so I won't be able to do anything, but I can't see. All right, so I'm just gonna clock where it is. Clock if there's any other guards other than him.
Okay. As you look around, you do see on the other side there is a guard
Okay,
in a similar area, similar like little guardhouse.
I see. Okay. Then once my 6 seconds are up, 'cause I'm assuming it's good.
You kind of
Vroom. There's a lever in the guardhouse next to the wall, but there's 2 of them in there. Use that.
would I know of any other way to get around, or 'cause I didn't
Yeah,
live there for a
you
while.
would. The other ways are complicated,
Okay.
but you would know.
Okay. I'm gonna. I'll just say like. I think I know another way to get through here.
How far?
Pretty far.
How long do you think it would take?
It's not a matter of time. It's more a matter of convincing those people. to do that. So it's
Is
either
it like
convince the
another
guards.
gate, or is it?
Not a gate, no. I can text you.
You're leading the way this time. Yeah.
Okay. Just follow me.
You know it would take probably a while to do this though. It would be like a whole excursion.
How late is it at night?
Probably midnight
Like,
at least.
Oh, it's like
Oh,
dark,
midnight?
dark. Okay.
Dang.
Then
Night owls.
I'll just knowing what time it is, I'll just be like,
She pulls out her Rolex.
Kieran, it's pretty far. So maybe we should just come home and try to get everybody.
Shame.
What do you think?
Well, if you can't teleport, then
You're just a
Obviously I
noob.
can't.
I can't.
Rookie.
All right, let's go back.
Okay, so we'll just walk back.
Ugh, that was lame.
No.
I feel like that all.
If I felt like sneaking
that could have been
around-
solved with 5 gold. Easy.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I don't give money. I take.
I say I'm not. Do I look like someone who cares about like trying to like persuade somebody?
All right.
Almond, please let me walk you back to your residence.
Let me accompany you as
I
well.
should be getting home.
Yes.
Quite
it's
late.
You've drunk a lot. We're worried.
Only drunk one flower blitz.
Yeah. Stand up right now.
Barely
Stand up.
stands up.
Damn.
It's
he's
flower
fine.
blitz. There's barely anything in it.
Okay.
You all have a good night. It was a pleasure traveling with you. I'll see you all soon.
Very well.
You sure?
Sorry?
Are you sure that you do not need company back to your home?
You can accompany me if you like.
Please.
Roll was trying to cop that book, bro.
What?
Roll was trying to cop that book, bro.
I am trying to come back.
I'll walk with.
Alright. You guys kind of make
I
your
go
way
over
through
to
the
Ren real quick. Don't take your eyes off Arnold. Well, just assign him to somebody to watch. Like just
Why are you telling me this?
because I trust you, dude.
You do?
Yeah, actually.
Okay. Yeah, what we'll do is because I wasn't here. What's the tone with Arnold right now? Is Arnold a prisoner or
He hasn't
He helped us fight the
Yeah.
giant.
Hold on, guys. He is not tied up or anything.
Yeah, obviously.
And he hasn't been during
The
this whole
DM
time.
just silenced you.
Well,
But-
everyone thinks they are the DM. Right?
Well, so is there any like tension
Not
or
you,
is he
bro.
just
All of you guys.
is he
Not
just
you,
one of the
Rich.
gang now or is there like a tension like you were a crook?
There hasn't been actually any tension with him
Okay.
over the last like week.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
sorry, guys. I had to shut it down.
It was like a second nature. We were all just
Yeah, you're all like,
Aaron,
let me
let's
help.
help.
But if it's easier if I
Zach,
just
from
Yeah,
Zach
yeah, I
over
totally get it.
is a bunch of
Yeah.
yappers.
I've had to.
Also, Ren.
Yeah.
Feel free to order as much as you'd like. We're on Roland's tab. So.
Don't know if I can handle that much,
D.
but
Please close that.
I'll make
tab
sure
at the end
Arnold
of
gets a room and
I will.
is taken care of.
He's gonna
Have a good walk.
Oh.
Dean's getting tricky.
That's him waving to a dwarven
Ew.
lady.
No, that's him waving to the bar.
Yeah, dude, that's him ready
For another
to.
He's about to enlarge
The
it.
Porkinons.
Wait a minute.
All right, so as you guys kind of head out, anything you are talking about during this walk? Not you. Yeah. They're the ones heading out.
That's
It's
great.
really
Yeah,
good.
we were walking.
You guys are walking too.
It's okay, Rachel. Your time will come.
Your time will come.
It's okay. I thought he looked at you too. It's fine.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. Roland's pretty tired.
So you're just walking.
Yeah, he's gonna go get
Everybody's
dinner.
What is eating?
yapping about something. It doesn't matter
Yeah,
what.
you guys are heading, and he's just leading you through the city.
Yeah.
You on either, one of you on either side.
Mhm.
Are you two doing anything? Are you heading back to the tavern, or where are you headed to?
Yeah.
Well, I have nowhere else I want to go.
Alright.
I'm gonna talk to him really quick and just be like, listen, for some reason, I'm feeling talkative right now. So I am going to tell you some information that I would like for you to keep private and never talk to me about again, unless I ask.
Hmm.
Do I have your word?
Yes.
I need your help finding somebody.
Who? Avon.
Evon.
Avon.
That's not like okay.
Yeah.
Evon.
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 It's Evan, actually.
It's all
I had to make it
mom, not all
cooler.
man.
Yeah,
Evon.
it's Avon. Yeah.
Evon, yeah.
It's Yvonne.
And I'm just gonna be like, he's my brother, and he went missing about 5 years ago.
Mm.
After joining it was the what's like the specific name of what he joined?
Well, he
Because I want to say army, but it's not.
not the army.
the
well,
Imperial Guard.
And specifically, he was attempting to rise in the ranks of the Imperial Knights.
He joined the Imperial Knights, and after a couple of months, we never heard from him again. And I don't know where he went from there or what happened, but I have been looking for him ever since, and I have not found any sort of trace. So if you could just keep that in mind, I don't care about many people, but he is one that I care desperately about.
Where's would I know where like the Imperial Knights like hold themselves?
No.
Okay.
Other than Highwall.
Yeah, so it's in Highwall. Right.
Not specifics, though.
Well, we have a good word with the Imperial Knights, so we can ask.
And honestly, I don't know why I'm telling you of all people, but circumstances
I
just
don't
happen
either.
that way, so just don't bring this up again, okay?
I am a very talkative person.
Good.
Alright.
Now I guess we'll just be like walking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell
Probably
my
in by
bestie
that
Roland.
point. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Or
headed.
like meeting like
You're headed back to the tavern.
yeah.
In the tavern, Andrus is just going to say to you guys that are here, I think I'm going to head to sleep. Very tired.
You did a lot of rowing, yeah.
Yes. Are you all staying up?
I don't see the need to.
Yeah, stick around a little bit.
He's gonna just get up. Cordy's just kind of like comfortable on the table.
He's supposed to close
Only
the tab.
recording be.
He's supposed to close the tab.
If I can, I would want to try and get a room adjacent.
Alright.
Andrus.
He just kind of comes up to the barkeep and asks for one. Will you do anything else before heading up there?
I want to get out of this crowded bar, dude.
Kind of near the back, there is these like double doors, and this nice bottom of the stairs that goes up to a landing, and then goes up to like a what you could imagine would be a wraparound hallway that just like wraps around the whole
Building.
whole building, and there's like doors inside, so that's maybe the third story. But it's quite a big building, so there's probably a lot of rooms. You have 19 and 20.
Nice.
So he makes his way.
18 of them are occupied.
Good night. Head in.
I would talk to Arnold before I go up. George.
All right.
So Arnold, are you sticking around with our lot, or are you doing your own thing now that you're here?
I don't know. I really am not sure. It's a cool city, big city. I kind of want to explore it.
Makes two of us. I've never seen it before.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Okay, well, we could get you a room on us.
No, really?
Yeah.
Thanks.
You have to share with me and Dean, though.
That's fine.
Okay. I'll go up to the bartender and say, I'll ask for a room for 4.
Okay.
And then I'll tell them, I'll describe Levi's likeness. And
On Roland's tab.
yes. I'll describe Levi's likeness so when he gets back to send him up.
Brush himself with the
Nice.
He's kind of helping
Yeah.
Dean up to the room. He just grabs Dean, like grabs another beer.
Yeah, on the way up.
Oh,
Actually, I'm gonna just out of curiosity, what is Roland's tab up to?
I would have to do the math to figure it out.
Oh, nah.
oh no, your job. You have to do your
Every Starbucks employee ever.
Thank you very much. Yeah, then I'll just go up to the room.
Head up to the room. It's a bigger room. There's a few beds, smaller. They both kind of just like get in bed. Everyone's tired, so
Yeah.
they quickly just like get in their blankets. No talking.
Mm-hmm.
You do anything?
No.
Two of you make your way to the tavern about now and just see everyone's pretty much gone. All of your group, at least.
And we see Dean kind of like laying
No,
there.
he's already
Oh,
gone.
he's gone. Okay, I was like,
Everybody's just gone.
Just Dean.
Um, okay, well, I'm just gonna try if I can at first to go upstairs and pick a lock.
Okay.
I can just get in.
Gonna straight go upstairs.
I'm gonna sit at the bar and get something to eat.
I don't want to pay.
Dude,
Go
you don't
up.
have to. Roland will.
Make
I don't
Actually,
know
he doesn't
that.
have
roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
She's being a good player.
I'm a bad
Kenny's like,
You're not
"Please
spending
don't put
my
any
money."
more on my tab.
You go up and don't attempt to pick a lock, so make a lock picking check.
It's
With
gonna
your
be my
thieves'
room again.
tools.
Everybody breaks into my room. It's just like
Oh, sorry. I was like, I've never used this before.
Be your thieves' tools, which you're proficient with. So What?
16.
16.
Yeah.
Perfect. You successfully pick this lock. Just gonna peer in. Yes, there's someone in here.
Are they sleeping or are they looking at
Yes,
me?
they're sleeping. You see a larger dragonborn,
Oh my god.
You close that door.
blue scales.
Oh,
Starts
girl.
walking in.
Get out.
I'm just kidding.
My destiny.
Get the crap out.
I've seen a
She's,
dream about this.
she's just gonna be like, shut it and like relock it if she can.
How do you...
You can't relock.
Okay, well she's just gonna shut it then.
Alright, you just kind of shut it.
She's
Alright,
just gonna
you're gonna try
and open
again.
the door. Yeah, until she finds one that's empty. She's gonna...
Or
Dude, she's
someone
gonna
that's
walk
awake.
us.
You're gonna walk in on
Okay,
Levi.
make another check.
Stop
Walk in, you see Levi and a bartender. It's
Good
crazy.
lord. 14.
You're gonna
14.
traumatize the
This
room.
one you can't unlock.
Okay. Can I try?
Make another check.
I'm sorry, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna sleep.
You no, you
Okay.
just don't want to pay.
23.
23. This one you open. You look in.
Yeah.
You open the door and you see a human with black hair. It's kind of going back longer. Seems to be a man writing something at a desk. He just has like a white shirt that seems to be unbuttoned and like brown pants. He's just. Excuse you?
Sorry, it's the maid
You
service.
kind of get up. The maid service.
Yeah.
Well,
But I realize this room does not need to be cleaned, so I will leave.
he's gonna kind of like walk up right up to the door where you're at.
Okay.
Just kind of like open it more. The maid service. Quite an interesting uniform.
Yeah, we just recently exchanged
He's
it.
just gonna kind of like.
He's got black hair.
Your bow's on your back, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna kind of like move it around a little. Is this a broom?
Yes. Do you not know what a broom is?
A broom shaped like a bow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. And how will it sweep the dust off the floor in my room?
You see this little. She's gonna like gesture to the thing.
The
Put
string.
it on the floor. Pull. And the dust
Oh, very funny.
flies.
But I will have to report you downstairs. Trying to break into rooms.
There's no...
Can I try to do a persuasion?
What are you gonna try to say?
Or just. She's
Turn
just
off
gonna
the
be
shore,
like,
babe.
if this doesn't work, it's gonna be bad.
You don't gotta do that.
How old is this guy? Like?
Oh,
It's
not the question.
Make a perception check.
It's not the question you should ask right now.
No, it definitely is.
7?
He looks like he could be old. You know, he doesn't look like too old, but he doesn't look too young.
Okay. I'm just gonna say like. I'm not thinking of how to say this.
Girl, don't.
You didn't think anyone would catch you, did you?
That's not it. Okay, she's just gonna be like. Honestly, you know, you wouldn't think to suspect a poor little innocent girl like me to do anything of that sort. I'm not here to kill you. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to clean.
Make a deception.
I'm here to clean.
With disadvantage because you brought up killing him?
Well, because
I'm just messaging.
Still disadvantage?
No.
Okay.
Regular flat roll.
21.
Oh, damn.
My God.
I'm positive you're not here to kill me. I don't think you could.
Oh.
But I doubt you're here to clean.
Then I will just be on my way.
No, you won't.
Good lord.
Can you say that?
No, that's me.
Either we could both walk down to the bar and you can explain what you're doing, or perhaps you can pay me for the trouble.
How much?
$8 gold.
I don't think so. How about 1?
I'm sure turning in a criminal is more than $1 gold.
Who said I was a criminal?
You tried to break into my room.
It's
I already
not
know you're a
breaking in.
criminal.
I'm here to clean.
You're not here to clean.
She's settling down, dude.
That's crazy.
I know for a fact you're not here to clean. Maids don't wear armor and carry bows on their
How do
back.
you know?
Because I've met a lot of maids.
Oh, have you? Oh.
I've actually had room service come to my room. Unlike you, clearly you think it's something much different than what it
You've
actually
had room
is.
service.
You see my bed? You think I made it?
Okay, so you're rich. Why do you have 8 gold?
For the inconvenience, I
There's
lost
no
my...
way. If you didn't talk to me, there wouldn't be an inconvenience.
I was writing and you distracted me.
Oh, poor guy. 1 gold.
Just make out already.
I'm gonna go downstairs and report you. And he's gonna kind of like push past you a little bit.
she's gonna.
Just kiss him, bro.
How tall is he?
Time to die.
6'2".
16.
6'2"? Bruh.
180 pounds.
She is.
Wait, isn't his shirt open?
Yeah.
How does it describe that? No.
Okay.
see these
He has
sun-kissed abs.
Ew.
He looks like he's fresh off.
What are you doing against abs, bro?
He looks like he's fresh off the beach of
Sun-kissed, like-
Hawaii.
Nice and tan.
Okay, wait, hold on. She's gonna.
Bro, what are you against being sun-kissed? Hey, toss me a beer.
Because I can't actually get tan.
Toss me a beer, bro. Root beer.
That green
Who do you
scale
think?
ale?
Toss me a green root beer. I won't tell you what brand.
Okay, you know what she's gonna do? Is Kieran still in the downstairs?
Yeah.
You're still.
You wouldn't know.
But like that's where I left him.
Yes,
Right.
yes. You
Okay.
didn't see him.
So from where I remember, I'm gonna use my earring
Okay.
to talk to him. Okay. She's gonna say under her breath, like it's not gonna be loud for the guy to hear. She's gonna,
I mean, are you waiting till he goes down the hall?
he's gonna be walking a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're just gonna stand there.
Yeah.
He's gonna turn around. What do you think you're doing? I'm not gonna let you into my room. You have to go with me.
I'll walk behind you.
It doesn't look
Okay,
like
so
you're
she's
walking.
gonna start slowly walking until he turns around again.
He's gonna kind of like walk and keep like peering back at you.
Okay. She's just gonna be like, kind of like rubbing her head, but like touching the earring, and she's just gonna say like, Kieran, there's someone coming downstairs right now, and I need you to stop him, please.
You get that message in your head just randomly. You're kind of talking to the barkeep. She's like,
One second.
Stand up, head towards the stairs.
head towards the back, you open the door, head up the stairs. You see walking down the hall, there's this man, you just, white shirt, kind of unbuttoned. He's just walking down like, he's kind of got like a smile, a little bit of a smile on his face, just like kind of disbelief as he's just glancing back at Serena, just like.
Sun-kissed abs.
As he kind of goes to like walk past, he's like, "Good day."
As he walks past me, I'm just gonna wrap my hands around him, cover his mouth, and just kind of like doing like the submission chokehold, try and knock him out.
Make an athletics check.
Okay.
You did not plan for this. There's no way.
Okay, that's not for
You can't.
How are they not to assault people in Highwall?
You can't prep for
This
this.
is the second person.
High
that
players
cards
would
this.
never assault.
Athletics
Random.
is 23.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
All right, you grab him. What do you do to him?
I'm just choking him out and covering his mouth so he can't scream. Just gonna hold it there until he passes out.
He starts to get a little bit like,
Is it?
agitated as he kind of tries to fight back.
Yeah. Cast past that trace.
All right. You wouldn't be able to cast it while grappling him.
Get it? No, go over.
Definitely not. But
Okay.
I said no.
either way, he's not going to be able to break your grip.
Yeah.
As you just kind of, he kind of drops his hands.
Gonna drag him to his room. The door that's open.
Yeah. As you start dragging him, one of the doors opens.
No.
I mean, I'm picking up on my shoulder. So it's
All right.
too much to drink.
They're just kind of like watching. It's just this lady. She's like,
Just walking through and going to a room and closing the door.
"Are you going in?"
Yeah.
Okay. She kind of just like shuts it over.
Using this time that he's passed out, I'm gonna tie him up and and then cover his mouth. Like, he's gonna be tied to the bed, of course. I'm gonna cover his mouth so he can't scream. So then we can just go to sleep.
You're just gonna sleep in that room? Hey, the room's free.
This guy's gonna wake up with so many questions.
Hell nah. All right.
Bro could be a caster.
You're gonna tie him up,
Cover his mouth.
cover his mouth, and just leave him there.
Sleep on the bed, yeah.
All right.
Tied to the bed.
You doing anything?
So that way, if he rocks the bed, people just think he's smashing.
You would.
I'm gonna go look over at what he was writing.
Oh, you might as well.
I'm gonna see if it's
His diary.
This is actually the BB.
My wife
like there
just
was a
divorced
really
me.
attractive girl that just walked into my room.
You did not write that. As you look,
Goes to
Alright,
Saw
so
Bird
lock
Diary
in, lock in.
novel.
Yeah.
As you look at the note,
Yeah.
it just is a kind of like a writing of like experience. He's just saying how he's entered Highwall. Just a description of what it's like and the sights and the people.
It is a diary.
Welcome
And
to
he's kind of
Highwall.
like mid sentence.
Okay. Oh, this is useless.
Well, I'm gonna leave.
Okay. Time to sleep.
I'm gonna leave and go back downstairs to go
Alright.
eat.
What are you gonna do?
I am also gonna leave.
Alright.
And I'm gonna go downstairs.
Does someone have a memory spell?
Go up to the bar
Now you buy a room.
and just how tall is the bar?
So you guys both walk up to the bar.
Yeah.
There's less people in here, but there's a lot of people like asleep, drunk, passed out, but then some people dancing. So it's kind of still this lively, but in a different way as it was when you guys first got here.
Chill.
And the barkeep River
Yeah.
is just kind of sitting there as you guys approach.
Okay.
Is my food ready?
Yes, yes. Save it for you.
Sit down and eat.
So we were part of that group of travelers that came through.
Yes, he told me.
Yeah, and does that happen to be a tab open?
Yes, I believe Roland had a tab open.
Ah, perfect. Okay.
So I'm going to order
This food's on his tab, by the way.
a drink.
Just one.
Would you like the flower blitz? It's quite tasty.
How strong is it though?
You want something strong?
Oh yeah.
Then I'll suggest the lemon horn.
Usually. Okay. I'll take one of those.
Buddy's first day in Highwall.
A lemon horn?
She's gonna stay at the bar. If there's other stools or anything. Okay,
Yeah,
she's just gonna
there's
hop
two
up on
chairs that are at the bar right now, just next to him.
one. Okay.
Alright, after some time, she just brings you this like brown mug. Try it.
She's just gonna take like a really long sip.
Alright, you taste this very strong but also very sour drink.
Ooh.
Okay.
Not sweet at all.
Okay. She's gonna like. Ooh, that's good.
It is. That's what I'm sipping right now.
Drinking on the job. She's gonna.
I drink on
She's
the
gonna
job
like
too, by
put
the
her
way.
hand out to like.
What?
I will.
She's gonna put her hand out to
I do
shake it.
too.
And she's gonna be like, "My kind of woman."
Good to meet you. What's your name?
Zarena.
Oh, nice to meet you.
And yours?
River.
Beautiful.
Yes. She kind of flower. Just kind of puts it in your hair.
L.
How's that an L, bro?
Guess it's me too.
You're not
Just
swing
likes
both
you.
ways. You don't know.
Well,
Or she could also just be trying to get tips.
I don't give money.
She probably is trying to get tips.
Roland's paying.
I don't
so.
do that.
I'm gonna smell it. Be like,
Smells really good.
this is nice.
Thank you.
Do you give these to all your customers?
No, just the very beautiful ones.
Thank you. The feeling is very mutual.
Of
And
course,
she's
it's a
gonna,
bi tiefling.
she's gonna also put it behind.
Just a bit.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't assume sexuality of any characters.
She's gonna put it
Oh,
behind
yes,
You have to ask
her ear.
Yeah, every character from now on, you guys have to go and ask their
their
sexuality.
pronouns.
Are you gay?
Actually, she's gonna like
Why are
stick
you
it in her
Hey,
braids.
Zach.
She's gonna stick it in her braids
Maybe.
back there and just kind of like keep sipping on it, but like making eye contact with the girl
Okay.
every now and then.
She's just kind of like sipping and she's not doing much. She kind of pulls out like a small blue book. Begins to like read it.
What's that book called?
Hmm?
What's the book?
The book? Well, ironically enough, it's called The Halfling. It's about a halfling who travels across a continent and gets hired to be a thief
Aww, you're
By a group
reading
of-
about me.
by a group of dwarves, actually,
Mm.
and one wizard.
Let's see.
There's 13 dwarves.
Oh my gosh.
All right, bruh.
All right.
Sounds very interesting.
It's called the
I
half.
just started it. Yes, it is called The Halfling. That's what I said.
You have more.
Is the halfway fairest of them all by
And you're
chance?
not there. Okay.
Where can I buy books?
I would assume at a bookstore.
Yeah, but where?
I got this one at a antique shop.
Where?
The other side of town.
What's it called?
It's called The Worn In Book.
Hmm.
Yes. They have
So creative.
lots of options. But their books are used.
Hmm.
But if you don't mind that, it's a good place to go. She kind of like leans back and
Hmm.
keeps reading.
She's gonna like kind of turn over to you and like under her breath, but also not. She's gonna be like, Kieran, we have to talk about that very lovely guy we met upstairs. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
This is him actually eating.
Oh.
Well, maid service will come soon. Eventually.
Should we like go say hi or?
Just leave. Before he wakes up.
Is she hearing this?
Yeah, probably.
Well, we could, but
Do you help with something.
There's a very angry man upstairs.
What?
There's a very angry drunken man upstairs.
What room?
I forgot.
It was room. Make a perception check for earlier that you didn't make. But see if you catch it.
19.
It was room 13.
Okay. Room 13. And I think he's kind of into a little bit of, how do you say, spicy things?
And why is that relevant?
Oh, you'll see.
She's gonna kind of close her book.
He
Well,
just,
he's
he
knocked out
really,
now, but
What do you need done?
oh no, he just, he's gonna forget a lot about tonight, and, whatever he says is just on a drunken mind. So,
he tried to assault her.
He tried to assault you?
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
He's knocked out.
Make a deception check, both of you.
No
Will we
way!
get
Did
advantage
you
on
break
that?
into a man's room and then cry
Don't worry about it.
assault?
You guys are probably my least favorite people on Earth right now.
This guy's life
You guys
is gonna
are
be ruined
the worst
because
people.
17.
He's cooked!
What?
17.
17 and 18.
That's not bad.
I mean,
Your guys' characters
depending
are
on
much worse than Roland, so I
depending
don't
on
want
what
to ever
type
hear
of
them.
medieval world it is,
It's normal.
Bro could.
might not actually matter
I mean, that's.
in the time frame.
Well, my world isn't
Yeah.
that bad.
Well, I mean, he's like,
Alright.
he's unbuttoned, he's like, he's gone through.
He's tied up.
Allegedly, he's
What does unbuttoned have to, just because he's unbuttoned doesn't make him
one
a
thing they all
rapist.
It's the picture,
Bleep that up, bleep
The
that word out.
sun-kissed
Dude.
abs.
If you go up into a room and you find somebody tied up, how did they assault somebody?
Well, I explained
He's like-
why.
Because he's spicy.
No,
duh.
I explained it. I knocked him out and tied him up.
so.
True, he did.
Alright. So you guys say all that. She's gonna kind of. Alright.
Yes.
We'll make sure no more drama happens with that.
Thank you.
thank you.
Of course.
I'm gonna finish my drink and then just say like, are there any other rooms available?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think your friends took the last ones. They're in 19, 20, and 27. 27 was a group of them, men. I don't know about 19 and 20.
Okay. I'm gonna walk upstairs then, and I'm gonna try to find her room.
We have 3 options to choose from.
Well, you said 27 was a group of men.
It's either 19 or 20, yes.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna.
Pick
You get lucky and you go into 19. which
Okay.
is where she is.
Perfect. I was gonna pick
I
that
was
one.
gonna say
Yeah,
19.
yeah.
I was gonna say I'll walk into 19.
I'm just gonna be like.
Straight like fireball!
Just gonna be like, Estrella.
She's cocked.
Yeah. You can see she's asleep.
Okay. So she's just gonna go and are there like extra blankets around? Or
Yeah,
anything?
it's a big bed.
Okay. She's just gonna get in.
Okay!
The other room,
Still staying,
Andrus
like,
is
kinda far away.
sound asleep.
Is there a free blanket or not? Or,
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna take him off it if he. I was gonna take him off it if he didn't.
No, there's like a couple blankets on the bed.
Okay. I'm gonna take one and just lean against the wall and pass out.
Alright.
Well, take my armor off, of course, and whatnot. But
Alright.
It's kinda gay.
we're charging you like 100 gold right now.
As Almon,
Unreal.
Roland, and Levi, you all make your way. You've been walking for quite some time towards the wall, towards the southern wall, so the opposite side of the city that you guys entered from. So this is a pretty long walk, but after minutes go by, we're close. It's just up there. You can see the light from that room. On the wall, it's the only building on the south wall. Quite unique.
Yeah.
It's called the Cliff because it's like a cliff, obviously.
Unique naming choice, that's for sure. Well, Well, I just want to see you through the building anyway. Make sure
Of course.
no one's been tailing us.
Almon, would you mind if I stayed up and read the book?
I assumed you would want to do that, so yes, that's fine.
Thank you.
I gotta see this bookshelf.
Of course. And it comes up to one of the sections of the wall that is like a tower. And there's a door, like a guard door. And he just like opens it. Don't do this to any of the other guard doors. You will get in lots of trouble. This one is out of commission for the cliff. Anyways. And he kind of begins to walk up this spiraling staircase. This large, echoey chamber. After some time, there's another doorway, and he walks through it, and it's very thick walls. You're inside the walls, and you can see just little slits, the city on one side, and just like the moonlight on the other. But it's not like big enough. But if you look through, you can see. You just have a small view of like these grassy fields, and then the ocean in the distance. But it's cloudy and rainy, so it's kind of just looks like a lot of blurry nothingness.
It's a really snug place you got.
Yes, and after some time, it comes up to this doorway, and he opens it, and it's this warm, wooden floored room. Walking in, it's a pretty low ceiling, but it's stretched out. On one side, there's some curtains, like it could close, but there's a like balcony looking over the city. On the other side, the opposite, a balcony looking over. But right now there's rain falling, so the curtains are like mostly closed. And then there's like a small, very well lit little booth. It's kind of round, and you just see this guy kind of just like sitting there. He's got blonde, kind of like dirty blonde hair that's just kind of in his face. He seems to be a human. And he's just kind of in a chair that seems to be like swiveling, and he's just kind of like spinning around. There's one patron here. He's just sitting at a table, cloaked figure, looks kind of wet. And he's just like sitting here, sipping on a bottle. Oh, welcome in.
Hey.
Oh, hey, Almon. Good to see you. Thought you might be dead, because I haven't heard from you in a while. Kind of comes from behind the bar, and he kind of comes and just gives Almon a hug. What happened? I'll tell you maybe later tonight or tomorrow, but it's private. As he kind of just glances over to the person sitting down. Oh, okay. What's your name?
Levi.
Levi? Nice. Last
Did you
name?
just laugh?
Yeah. I just thought it would
What's
be
your
something.
name? Dude.
My name? My name's Barney.
No!
I mean, by the looks of you, okay, you've got a big black cloak. You've got pretty crazy hair.
Okay.
You've got something covering your eyes, although I can kind of see.
Yeah.
Let me guess, blue eyes?
Yeah.
So I was assuming it'd be something more like maybe elvish or something. Or something more, I don't know, I just wasn't expecting Levi. What about you?
Roland.
See? His name's
You look like a Barney.
okay. Nothing wrong with that.
No.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. You don't look like a Levi, just saying. What's your last name?
Portborn.
Portborn? Come on, dude. That's like the guy that collects
I didn't
taxes.
name me, dude.
That's like the name of the guy that collects taxes in the ports. Levi Portborn?
Levi Portborn. What's your last name, dude?
It's not
Barney.
Sigil.
Dinosaur.
Barney Sigil.
Barney Sigil.
Okay,
I literally run a bar. It's not like I have to have some crazy cool name.
no.
But his name's Roland. He's got armor.
Yeah.
Not even
You've got
guessing
armor.
one.
Yeah.
And a cloak.
Yeah.
Your name's Levi. I didn't expect it, okay? But it's not bad. You're not
No.
a bad person for having an unexpected name.
I didn't think you to think that of me.
No.
You
What's
both-
your last name?
You both have a head up on me. I don't have a last name. Or a head, for that matter.
Head.
That's crazy. You just don't have a head?
Barney?
He like takes back the cloak. Just have nothing there.
Roland just wants to traumatize everyone he meets.
Holy bongos, that's crazy.
Oh.
Bongos?
Yes.
Bongos?
Good lord.
All the reactions.
No.
That was one of them.
Hold on, please.
Yeah, Barney, we gotta go see some books.
Alright. Well, good to meet you guys. It's cool. Don't always get customers this late, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Kind of walks past the bar, opens a little thing, and there's these curtains and a few like beads mixed in as he kind of like walks past them. And there's this stone. He's in front of you.
I know. I'm
There's
back to
yeah. Oh, okay. There's a stone, like stairway leading up, and he's like, "This way. I guess Almon can show you, but yeah, just up the stairs." He's just got like a
I'll follow him.
kind of like really faded purple shirt and like this gold necklace.
Hmm.
Anyways.
I'll drop a fart on him. Or they leave.
A fart?
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop a fart on his craziest sentence
That's.
Roll
for flatulence.
Alright. Are your farts like on command?
If I don't have one in the
Just like-
tank, if I don't have one in the tank, I'm just gonna press the digitation a awful smell.
Okay, as you walk past it.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Holy flute, dude. Dude.
Does Bodhi take instruments?
You gotta. Oh man, you gotta get these guys a bat.
I just like stage whisper. It was rabbit.
Jeez. Oh my. He just walks away past the curtains.
Good thing I can't smell.
Alright, you guys head up the stairs, the stone steps. And finally, after the long journey here, we're finally back to the room I promised. Show you.
Thank you for.
Kind of opens this door. Wait. And opens it. Walks through. If you open it too quick, bad things will happen. As you enter, there is, unlike, not quite a window, it is still technically a window, but it's like long going throughout the whole room, but it's just like 8 feet up, this like 1 foot tall window. So there's light that comes in, moonlight, but it's like you can't see through it. And on the opposite side, there's like bookshelves and like seating a little bit, a desk kind of put in there, and then at the far end, there's a curtain. Here it is. As he kind of just like goes over to a candle, and like lights the candle. Lights another candle.
You feel safe here, woman?
Yes. This is the safest place. No one knows of it, really. Not even the guards.
Do you think when we come back tomorrow morning we're gonna find a corpse here instead of you?
No. I mean, unless you told someone of this place, but...
Well, I'm just worried about your recent stay and the guest who kept you.
Well, I have a lot of my spells here, so I will make sure I set up proper warning.
Levi, I plan to read on that.
Really?
Oh yes, I'll get to finding that. He kind of just starts to like look through the bookshelves.
I just take a step back, arms behind my back.
Yeah.
Just
There's like 3 full bookshelves. Probably about... probably like a little over 200 books here.
What's the most eye-catching?
There's this
book?
huge red book with gold like lettering.
I go ahead and grab that off the shelf.
Kind of have to like get up
Yeah.
onto the... Just pull it off. It's this huge book, dust.
What does it say?
It says, the early histories of the Empire.
Give me that.
Fact check.
Hey, Roland,
Yes, sir.
can you read?
Okay.
Good, I can.
Even more reading.
Oh yes, that book is very hard to read. Well, first off, it's all in Elvish, but it's also worded in a very, he kind of gets off the bookshelf a little bit, very odd way. The way that we would communicate, even if we were speaking the Elvish tongue. It uses words or phrases that are very unfamiliar to the common version of Elvish. So it takes extra long to read. But
Like Melnasinquek.
yes,
Is it original Imperial?
I don't know what that means.
You don't speak Elvish?
I do, but not fluent.
He said like farting in the hallway. I set the books on the shelf.
Is that what Bill said?
I put the book
That's canon.
as he begins to look. Yes, if you guys would like to get comfortable, you can.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure he got here alright.
You planning on leaving?
I was gonna go back to the guy.
I'll open up the red book and just start like peering at the first pages. I'm starting to read.
Just like a cushion on the ground. Well, travel safely.
Crisscross applesauce.
Oh, I got you. Don't worry. How much savings can be?
Don't let someone sneak up on you. And be nice to Barney.
I will do one of those things.
He's more in touch than you think.
Okay. Why aren't there more people at his bar? You can learn a lot by looking at the patrons at someone's bar.
Have you ever thought, not the people that are getting things done are not at a bar in the middle of the night? I mean,
Depends on what you're getting done. Walking your friend back to their apartment? Now that's where some people might be.
yes.
Yeah.
But Barney also doesn't. I mean, if the goal was the amount of patrons in the bar, we wouldn't have put it in the wall,
Right.
and you have to walk up this
Right.
ungodly long staircase to get to it.
I was about to say my quads are kind of stinging a little bit.
But it does create a nice private place to have conversation, which is, I believe, what he was intending.
Alright.
Anyways, enough about the cliff.
What time do you want us back here, by the way?
Meet here at an hour before noon.
Alright. Roll.
Thank you for
See you soon.
keeping me safe.
Don't get too hungry now.
I think I'm fine.
But I'm just saying, Barney's on the table. No one's gonna miss that guy. He'll walk out.
What are you gonna do?
Just gonna walk down the streets. Just refamiliarize myself with the alleyways. Just get comfortable again walking these streets.
Alright. Kind of walk around for a while.
Taking like a different avenue.
But
to
you're
get
still
to
heading
the-
back?
Yeah, I'm still heading back. Yeah.
Roland, are you doing anything?
I'll just wait for the race book while I read the Imperial.
Alright. And I'm assuming you'll go to bed. You'll read all night.
Once I get the race book.
Well, I don't want to pay for a room, so I'm gonna see if I can lockpick.
Oh.
2 a.m.
I'm not gonna ask the barkeep about your other friends having one.
Jack's about to crash out.
Hey, River.
Oh yes.
Where'd the rest of the gang go?
Stairs.
Upstairs.
Yes.
You have their rooms.
Do.
Are we just gonna stare at each other all night, or are you gonna tell me where they are?
I could do one of those things.
River, I've seen this sale tactic before. As I take out the flower.
You'll want to go to room 27.
Thanks.
Have a good night.
We're gonna take a break.
Welcome back. as you all spend the night in the Harbinger's Hearth. In different rooms, but not. Estrella, you wake up in the morning. Not everyone can say the same.
Fearful.
Fearful. Why are you fearful?
There's a random person in my bed.
There is one Zarena in your bed.
Roll for initiative.
There's a Zarena-sized person in your bed.
Yeah, you.
Okay, well,
I'm assuming
I saw a lot of Zarena-sized people.
You could totally tell it's me. I mean, I have everything on
Yeah.
still.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, but initially waking up and you're half asleep and you see a random person in your bed, you're like,
Yeah.
That's never happened to me before, so I wouldn't know.
Really? That's
She's
lucky.
like, you know when
You're
you
lucky,
when
yeah.
you wake up,
That's uncommon. I haven't done.
The amount of times I have woken up.
That's happened with my cat.
I've
Did
woken
you
up
have
with
that life
her
experience?
boyfriend. I've woken up with your boyfriend in my bed.
Room volume.
Alright,
So
so
this kid's fucking
basically,
laugh at it later.
Basically, I pissed myself.
basically you
Wake up.
you wake up in bed. Zarena's in your bed.
Okay.
And your voice is really high.
her mouth is like open and she's like drooling and she's like clonked. She's just like and the position she's sleeping in is like sprawled.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, you're kind of
she's-
pushed to the edge of the bed.
I'm just gonna leave that
Alright.
alone. I don't want to mess with that.
Are you really saying
are
this
there-
fall off a cliff?
Is this like a fully furnished room kind of thing where it's like there's a
Bed,
bathroom?
desk. There's not a bathroom, unfortunately.
Darn. Do I know where there's a
Yeah.
shower room?
There's a kind of like a washroom at the end of the hall.
Oh, I'm going there.
The WR.
You head over there, and as you enter, there's this kind of like hot bowl of. There's a hot, big, large tub of water with flower petals in it.
Okay.
And it's like very smelly and kind of steamy in here. There's windows though.
Good smell.
It also is raining outside.
Aromatics.
Interesting. Does the water look dirty?
Doesn't look dirty.
This is like, I'm assuming, a shared
Yeah.
washroom. Alright. Well,
There's like a few used towels on the ground.
okay. Are there unused towels that I could use?
There's like a few on like this wooden shelf. They're like these beige just like
Great.
towels, like probably like this big.
Alright. This feels really unsanitary, but I mean, I guess not bathing is pretty unsanitary too, so.
Yeah. I mean, soap kills bacteria.
We're not gonna go down that rabbit hole. I'm not gonna have this conversation with you right now.
Bathing soap.
I will. Soap doesn't fix everything.
No, it literally does. No, I'm just kidding.
Actually kills
Hey, so do you-
99.9%
do you-
of germs.
Lily, I'm so sorry.
Are you just gonna leave or?
No, I'm gonna get in this communal tub.
Okay. As you get in, this
Instantly.
gnome kind of comes out.
Oh!
I knew. Like a moto just.
So this gnome comes out. He's got like a mohawk, with soap all over him.
He's got a soap beard.
Soap beard with the soap mohawk. Bro. We've all been there.
Can I walk?
No, no. You can't.
Okay.
You know, some people what they do is they just like get the water. They take the water and just like wash themselves and stuff. Not everyone like gets in the tub.
Okay, I won't like fully get in then. I
Yeah.
will.
Just like wash yourself.
I will clean myself without.
Where are you going after
Like
that?
a regular person.
However that works in those. Then I guess I'll go down. So, does it look like Andreas got up?
What do you mean look like?
I mean, is the door
Their door's not open.
not open? I'm not gonna. I'll walk downstairs and get Reki.
Right, you head downstairs. None of your party's awake yet. So you head down.
Sweet. That's awkward. Is it busy again?
Yeah, it's pretty busy. There's a lot
Packed?
of people in here. Not like packed, but it's like there's a lot of people in here. Seems like it's been cleaned up since last night. You see a man with black slick back hair and like frames circular frames at the bar. He's just sitting there, just like
Bartender or person at the bar?
bartender. Sorry.
Oh,
I was like,
I thought you guys were cooked. You guys were
I
so-
had to talk to the man that they just assaulted the other night.
Peter something.
No, that guy had long hair
Got it.
and no glasses
Might be. Well,
and
I
brown
guess he
hair.
was writing.
Why do you take that home?
I guess I'll just walk up to the bar and order whatever is like the most common. Like,
Good morning.
good morning.
What can I get for you?
I guess whatever is the most popular item on the menu for breakfast.
Perfect. Breakfast mudslide.
What is that?
The most popular thing on the menu.
What?
Sausage and gravy mixed with scrambled up eggs.
Sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty well. I think.
Perfect. One breakfast mudslide.
She'll just like awkwardly sit at the bar.
Okay. He just kind of is like sitting there, just like kind of awkward too. Just like weird. He's just sitting at the bar, just not really like comfortably leaning. He's just sitting there, just kind of like looking at everyone. Ren, you wake up in this larger room.
Wouldn't do anything.
Here. Snoring from Kieran. No, just kidding.
I'm in the opposite.
He's not even in the room.
Corridine would snore for sure.
You hear. You don't hear Corridine snoring.
Is Corridine there?
No.
Oh. Is Arnold there?
Yes.
Oh.
No.
No?
He's not.
Is Levi there?
Levi's standing up with his glaive, just
Yeah.
like doing some forms.
Where is everybody else?
What?
There were.
Asked him to repeat himself and then shushed him.
Where is everybody else? There were Corridine and
I need
Arnold.
you to be so quiet right now.
You're having a moment, and I'm just gonna leave.
I'm gonna finish my forms.
Was there anything unusual with what you were doing, or just normal? I can roll if you want me to, or was it just a normal morning?
Just practicing my forms.
Okay.
You head out.
Yeah. Just go downstairs.
Go downstairs.
Do I spot any of the people that were missing from the room, Arnold or Dean? Do I spot
Of course.
the name? There we go.
I mean, I'm
She's at the bar.
Yeah.
a pale woman sitting at
Yeah.
a bar.
Ronald just
Bright white
approached,
hair.
looking like rather perplexed.
She's fidgeting and very uncomfortable. She's like not talking and she's like,
Is the bartender just there, like?
He's kind of sitting. She's like right, kind of near the front end of the bar, and he's just sitting facing out. So they're like close to each other, but not like across from each other, but not like just kind of like an awkward situation.
So he'll just like hop up on a stool next to you.
Good morning. Would you like anything this morning? Food, drink, company?
Yeah.
Conversation, perhaps.
Sure. Have you been around these lands a lot?
What do you mean by lands?
This beautiful world we're in.
Olera?
Yeah.
Or the whole world?
If you've been around the whole world, I'd love to know about it.
No, I've been in Highwall pretty much my whole life. I've traveled to West End before, but that's it.
Have you ever seen a bird person?
I have. The bird person. Small. Looked almost like a crow.
Besides the
raven.
one in front of you.
No.
Okay.
Would you like breakfast?
Sure. What's good?
The breakfast mudslide is is the most popular.
I will happily take that.
Another breakfast mudslide!
Another question. Did you see a cheery dwarf come down this morning, and maybe Arnold was a human, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe just a human with him.
I remember most people that enter next to you.
They would have come from the rooms.
The room's good. No. Hope that helps.
Well, it certainly narrows the options.
Are you missing friends?
Maybe.
Would you like me to report to the guard any missing?
I don't think that's necessary. We can definitely find.
Perfect.
Yeah, mudslide would be great. This is actually my friend, so I'm gonna chat with her now. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Arnold and Cordine were in the room when I went to sleep, and weren't when I woke up. Levi was up, not very chatty, a little abnormal actually, but
Well,
so that's going on.
I woke up to Zarena in my bed. Still processing that.
I take it you didn't go to sleep with Zarena.
No.
Okay.
That is a problem, though. We should probably figure out where Coradine went.
Well,
He seemed pretty inebriated.
well, that's not abnormal for him. I'm sure he will wake up fine. Hopefully Levi knows something, but he was not in the mood to talk. He was doing his cha things.
Okay.
So,
Strange.
have you seen anybody else around?
I am the only one out here apart from you
What
now.
time is it? Roughly. Is there a
Morning.
clock?
No.
Seriously?
Kieran, you wake up.
Sundial.
Ah.
If you
Kind
will.
of leaned up against the wall. You wake up.
Is Andrews here?
No.
Okay. Okay. Stand up, get my breastplate on. Now I'm gonna walk out to downstairs.
All right.
I'm gonna take a quick glance to room 13 as I walk out.
To room 13.
Yeah.
Alright.
Like not inside, but just like seeing if like anything's happening.
The door's closed.
Okay. I'm gonna head down.
Is there any you can be awake if you'd like?
Okay, yeah.
You head down.
Head downstairs.
I'm assuming you have a similar conversation.
No.
No. Okay. Perfect. You see the guy I described earlier at the end of the
Hey!
at the end of the bar.
I'm gonna sit down.
The bartender knocks over 5.
There goes her mudslide.
The bartender knocks over his phone.
Bartender knocks over his drink. He's like, oh.
Grilled chicken, please.
All right. Grilled chicken.
Oh, this is all on
Good
a
morning.
tab for Roland, by the way.
Perfect.
Has it not been closed yet?
Don't think if it's still open.
All right.
Well, yeah, Dean was supposed to close it, but
He got lost!
Dean was gone, bro.
Yeah, we still can't find Dean, actually. It's getting deeper in debt.
Hey, Roland's just reading a book.
Man's credit score's going beep.
I'm gonna ask the bartender. Quick question. Where might I find the Imperial Knights?
Probably in the Gleaming District, I would assume.
Wherein?
What?
Wherein?
We're in probably. I would assume the Imperial Barracks of Highwall,
Where's that?
in the Gleaming District.
But where in the Gleaming District? North, south, east, west?
I'm not sure. I'm not exactly a. I've never actually been in the Gleaming District. You know, I stay more to what I'm comfortable with.
I'm gonna go back to eating. Well, no, I'm not. How am I figuring?
You're gonna go back to waiting.
where's he sitting, Kieran?
With them, I'm assuming.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of like walk.
I'm assuming you guys are making like a ring around the front.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like walk up to you and be like, "Did you want to head out?"
It's in the Gleaming District. I asked.
The gate's probably open.
Are you going somewhere?
Yeah, we just wanted to check something out really quick.
You'll be back real quick?
No.
Be too long.
Well, we still have to meet up with
Alman.
Almond.
Almond.
Sorry, I'm way over
It's not
here.
that hard.
About
Like
what time
5
it is
sessions.
right now? What time is it right now? I just said that.
Morning.
Well, like what? Like
Clock. You said there's clock working.
No, he said there's not a
No,
clock. I
we-
asked.
It's not a
We've
clock?
had
Clock,
this
for the record,
conversation.
clocks aren't exactly like you haven't ever seen a clock.
Okay.
For the record, clocks aren't like
okay.
you know. You've seen like maybe like someone has like a time device, but it's not really like oh it's 7:30. You know.
Yeah. It's just like, oh, it's evening. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at the rest of the group and be like, does anybody know what time we're supposed to meet up then?
Good morning, everyone.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Would you like breakfast, either of you? Drinks?
I'm not a big breakfast guy.
Sure.
No.
Something small.
Like an egg?
Like an egg.
A single hard-boiled egg.
An egg, please.
Uncooked.
Nutritious.
What's that we like?
You all get a good night's sleep?
Are you feeling chatty? Apparently you weren't very chatty this morning.
Did you see them leave or not?
I wasn't focusing on
Seems your friends are missing.
Who?
Is he just saying that?
I mean, you guys are like wrapped around him. He's heard all of this.
I'm sorry.
Brother is here for the
Just let me know if I should alert the guards.
Of course,
Yeah.
we will. Do you think they went to go meet Alman?
Would they know where to go?
I don't think so. They wouldn't
When?
have known.
Will they know
Did we ever
the
figure
name
out where
of
the
the
hall
tavern
was?
that
Sorry?
they stay?
So did we ever figure out where the hall was?
You haven't done anything about that yet.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that's not gonna happen.
Well, we have to get there. Levi's gonna walk outside real quick. Just check the position of the sun.
Alright.
Is it getting close to centering in the sky?
Yeah, you guys probably slept in. I would say probably an hour before, 2 hours before noon.
It's like
Right now.
Knowing the way I could take, how fast do you think we can get back to Alman?
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Okay. We
City.
could leave in about half an hour to get over to Alman's.
I have to make a quick stop to the cleaning district.
Me too.
Well, that's gonna take up a lot of time.
Can it be after we can all go?
Well,
Yeah, just getting to the Gleaming District, for those of you guys, took you guys like 15 minutes just to get there.
okay.
I'd rather not everybody go.
Maybe, could you just you two go?
That's as planned.
But after,
After?
the meeting?
Hmm.
So you run, just kind of like slowly like glance back and forth between you two. Interesting.
Hmm.
I understand that you both have things that you need to do, but we also as a party agree on things to do.
Right.
So if we could postpone personal matters, not saying that we are going to ignore them.
What are your thoughts on this?
Where's my chicken?
I think that if you agreed to meet somewhere
Right.
as a
We
group,
should honor,
should
the
honor that.
obligation. Yeah.
Hmm.
but also if your friends are missing, you should find them.
You are very
In this
wise.
city, people can disappear very quickly, get shipped out very quickly.
Is
You
there-
know that slavery has become
Do you,
quite an issue.
do you have any patrons here who have been here like through the night and just sat in the
Yes.
corner and watched everything?
Yes, Dirty Sam.
Let's
Dirty
talk to Dirty
Sam.
Sam. Maybe he's seen them. Because when did you start work here
Dirty
in,
Sam.
this morning?
Dawn.
Well, if they left before dawn, maybe Dirty Sam or saw them.
Well,
I'm positive Dirty Sam has been here all night. Oh, and your
Which direction is Dirty Sam?
slides grilled chicken to you, 2 breakfast mud slides to you, and a fried egg to you.
speaking of people, have you seen a pale tiefling potentially, or has he come down?
Any pale tiefling?
Well,
My coworker is a pale tiefling.
well,
River.
a
And a very
man, and he is a little
It's a man.
off-putting. off-putting.
Male, pale
He
teeth.
doesn't really like to talk much.
Off-putting.
Walks with a limp.
Does not like to talk too much.
He
Has a
does
limp.
have Has he come down yet?
Sort of like this. He just has like a really quick sketch.
Does it look anything like Andres?
Looks like a tiefling.
Yes, his horns were tilted up.
Nice.
He had a blue scarf, I believe.
Truly an artist.
Has any of you seen Andres?
Splint armor. Usually has an axe on his side.
I have not seen
I
this
will-
man.
I'm gonna walk over to Sam.
I'm going with him.
Oh, yes, he's over there.
I'd like to go check on
Just looking.
the room that Andres was in.
Okay. You're going to the room. You two are going to the corner of the room.
Yeah.
You guys head over, and you see, sitting at the bar.
A crusty.
You see this what appears to be a gnome.
Yeah.
He has a brown, with kind of like a graying brown beard, long, with overalls on, brown overalls, and he seems to be having a pretty receding hairline, going pretty far back, and he has like 4, drinks by him.
He's like, I was in the bathroom earlier.
Nope.
Gross.
He's sitting there.
Don't attribute that to Sam, man.
He's kind of just like
Come on.
looking.
Sam's
Name
been a
is
culture.
Dirty Sam.
He ain't even anywhere near
He
that.
has like golem hair.
He is. No, he doesn't. Don't do
Why
that to
is Sam
Sam.
getting bodied?
Right, well, sees any man with a receding hairline and goes, you have
What's your
gold
problem?
hair.
What do you?
I'm just imagining him having like 10 pieces.
Okay.
Just
No, it's
receding. It's
just receding. It's like back to here.
No,
my
it's
gosh.
gone. I won't.
Does he
So-
look like awake, or is he like
Well, I will
drifting?
describe it once I have the chance.
Once people stop roasting
I'm trying to bring attention
Yeah.
back.
So he is. Thank you. He's like staring off, kind of like at the people, but he's not really like looking at anything. Even as you guys can move up.
Sammy.
What can I do for you?
Sam,
That's my name.
we're looking for some people.
Oh, perfect.
Have you seen people, Sam?
I have seen people. Yes.
Well, Sam, have you seen these specific people?
They would have
I
left.
have no idea.
They would have left before dawn.
Many people left before dawn.
Did they look like this? I'll just describe them.
And as he's describing them, little, like, figures that represent their whole image.
Let me try to remember.
I can listen to you talk forever.
Last night there was at least a dozen patrons that made their way out of the bar. Different times in the night.
Tell me more.
I can't recall if I saw a pale tiefling like that. If I didn't know.
I slide 2 gold across the table.
Now we're
This-
talking.
You remember? Sam.
Now we're speaking my language.
This guy.
It's a gnome, bro. Don't be racist.
I love this guy.
We're keeping him.
No.
Split him apart.
He's gonna be our goblin the goblin, bro.
That's dirty Sam.
Get the bag of holding.
Alright, I'll watch you up.
No.
Every time you open it up, you just hear
His
him.
brown overalls be white.
Now I can't say that I saw these individuals. But if you're looking for missing people, there was a group called. Well. There's a group called. I shouldn't say here.
I think you should.
But I might know who might have took these fools.
Are you?
Did he get kidnapped again?
Oh my god.
Maybe.
Because if someone left through the night and I didn't see them,
Sam,
which I make a note to see everyone
Oh my god.
passes through here every night.
What is this voice doing?
If I did not see them, I'm sure I know exactly who took them.
Who would that be?
I can't say that.
What if I let you pet a star-nosed mole?
I would not care for that.
Sam, would you like some privacy?
I believe that would be more fitting.
Follow me.
I'll follow. He's gonna kind of go with you guys.
As we're walking, can I trust that Sam is perceptive? Is that he is as
Yeah,
perceptive
I mean,
as he
no
says?
idea.
I just want to make an insight
insight
check with, 21.
He seems like he makes it a habit to keep a watchful eye over the tavern so that he can make money off of maybe people's questions.
Really quickly, I wanted to say this earlier, but when they walked over to him, I wanted to go outside and kind of like look around to see if
Okay.
they were
You can make an
like,
investigation check.
there.
Eat my bread.
Or are you just trying to see if they're there?
Yeah, I'm just trying
They
to
just
like
make a perception.
see if anyone's. Ooh, 19.
My low calorie.
They're not there.
Okay. So I'm assuming I'll still
Gym
just
bro.
be.
Just waiting outside.
Yeah, just kind of outside.
I would try to, if you're not already guiding him to the room we specifically stayed in, and then when we get there, I'd look for like tracks on the windowsill or something like
Okay.
that. Walk around, being still
Are
part
you
of the
taking him into that room?
Yes.
being the like guy walking around, but still part of the conversation.
He kind of closes the door.
What do your eyes see, Sam?
By the way, when he got up, he just like took this wooden stick with him. He's kind of like using it to walk.
Good.
There is a group that comes to mind. I'm not sure where the orders came from, but I do know of a group that would definitely be hired to do a job like this and be unseen while doing it.
Which group, Sam?
Because
Okay.
if they were not a very skilled group,
Right.
I'm sure they would not have gotten past me.
Right. Because you are.
Or anyone else.
Yeah.
That only leaves me with two conclusions to draw to.
Go ahead.
And that would also cost twice as much.
So you're talking about. Flick up 4 more gold pieces.
That is more like it.
Ding ding.
That's 4 days' wages if you don't know.
The eye contact is terrifying.
What is your
Why is this girl throwing out fun facts?
That was a loading screen.
Hey,
He's a gnome. That's a gnome's
hey,
thing.
Dirty Sam, how many days' wages was that?
So good. We're just gonna kidnap this guy and be like,
I like
hey
him.
Sam, how many wages?
Hey Sam, do math for us.
Now,
30 Sam's throwing up a set.
open your ears and make sure you listen closely.
Oh,
I'm only gonna say it once.
I'm listening.
Are they outside of this?
No, we're in our room.
They're in the room.
So I'm sorry, I was seeing if
They're
I could
in the
hear
room.
it, too.
They're in the room.
Kenneth?
Come in closely.
I lean. Kneel.
I so
Down.
lean in,
You just smell this garlic breath.
and he smells
Somehow.
me. He smells.
Gross.
I can smell.
Oh, that eye! I did not like that eye.
I believe this job was probably done by the dull daggers.
Toe daggers?
The dull daggers.
Oh, the dull daggers.
Toe daggers. The dough daggers.
Those are called unclipped toenails.
They're a group. Oh, let's remember. Kind of like pulls out a little notebook.
Oh my goodness.
Who's got a ledger?
Oh, I wish I could read right now.
I wish I could read too.
Nope, it couldn't have been them.
Couldn't have been that.
Yep, they were all arrested 7 years ago. That leaves my second option, which now I'm sure is only one option. It can only be this one group.
Which is?
Listen carefully, I'm not gonna say it again.
No!
I'm sorry, but that's not gonna do. Use some volume.
Blades.
Das blades?
No, dude,
blades.
can you get your ears checked, dude? Are there vines?
Blades.
I think he got it that time.
I got it.
And why do you think it was them?
I don't think it was them. I know it. Remember I said I had 2 options, and when I said one of them, I realized my mistake. There can only be one option. If one of them goes away, that leaves one.
Sam.
This is not my fault.
Sam. Why would the dust blades do something like this?
I told you at the very start of our conversation, I'm not positive where the order came from, but I know the Dust Blades
do this
would
kind of
definitely be hired for something like this.
So, okay.
They've done it before. My son, Sonny. Oh, I miss him. Oh my gosh. Sonny was such a lovely boy. He was a good son.
Oh, Sam Moore.
And the Dust Blades, I believe they were hired to kidnap him.
Oh no.
Do you know where the
miss Sonny.
dust blades might hold up and
Oh, you'll have to pay me a lot
Are you
of
guys
money for
talking
that.
with the door open?
No, the door's so close.
I even specified that.
How much? But you do not?
I think so.
Sam.
How much money would you need to tell us that?
More than you could ever know.
What if we
What?
get you Sonny
A
back?
week's wages?
Sonny's probably long gone.
Oh my god.
Sam,
He may not
Savannah,
be.
your group is horrible.
we'll find Sonny,
I have beef.
dead or alive.
We'll get you answers. We're very good at answers.
If you can tell me. The problem is I don't trust you guys. I have no idea.
You can trust me.
I don't know that.
You can trust me. I'm
Many
just a
people have
child.
said that.
Don't
You're
you-
not the first person to tell me you trust me. And I'm not going to be the first person to tell you I trust you.
You're very wise.
You're the first person that you've probably ever seen that looks like you. And I'm certainly not going to say I trust whatever you are.
Oh.
Sam,
Ow. But understandable.
coming from you, that sounds a little bit bigoted, but it's alright.
You never seen a gnome.
No, I've seen it. I'm looking at one. Strong. Trustworthy.
So strong.
No.
I wish you luck. It's a bad day when your friends go missing.
I wish you could help us.
It's a
though.
worse day when your son goes missing.
It's a better day when your son comes back. Because
How
you
would you
trusted
know?
a couple people. But you trusted a couple people, and then because of that, they were
Right,
able to
This
help
is
you.
your fantasy you're living in, not the truth.
Red.
Not the future.
No. We have the information we need. No, we have the information.
In your fantasy, I trust you and you bring my son back. But in the reality, my son's dead. Long gone.
How do you know that?
Gone with the wind.
Honestly, if he's dead, I could still
He
bring
bit the
him back.
dust a long time ago.
I could still bring him back even if he is dead.
You can't bring back what's already gone.
I kind of can.
No. Thank you for your time.
What's gone is gone. What's in the past is past. That's why they call it the present.
Oh my gosh.
Aaliyah,
My lungs.
open
I'm
the
gonna
door.
vomit.
Thank you.
Oh.
You're welcome. He's gonna kind of hobble away.
I checked the windows. Does it look like someone broke in through the window?
Make an investigation check.
Okay. Push it with investigation. I think.
Oh my gosh.
Man.
I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna choose to give myself advantage with Kanku Recon.
Insane.
Like a brittle, like a brittle.
Oh, natural 20. Natural 20 to a total of 27.
All right.
Nice. Arrow. Oh my god.
Actually, no, 23. Perception would have been 27.
If you guys,
We're so cute. Sorry, we're done.
no more talking. You guys can still laugh, but no more talking. Because if you guys are talking, then we can't hear what other people are saying.
Natural 20.
You check. And there are no windows in this room. I forgot to mention to you.
That's Okay.
Really
Si-
important. Really
important detail. Yeah.
that I left out.
Signs of
That's my bad.
door being tampered, footprints that
But
don't
you
match our
do
shoes.
find the door clearly has been just the lock has been picked. Messed with. But that's it.
Levi's just staring down the hallway like a brittle tumbleweed.
I don't understand him.
You don't have to.
He is like a force of nature.
Yeah, let's go find our friends.
Yeah, okay.
You originally went to Anderson's room and he wasn't there.
Yeah, kind of figured.
Round 2 kidnapping.
I guess I would imagine we rendezvous out in the hall because I'd be coming out of the room and.
I mean, you're there. The only people that aren't here is Kieran and Zarena.
Okay. Well, I didn't see Andres in his room.
Downstairs. They're up in the hall.
Oh.
You would know if you weren't on your phone. I'm just kidding.
I'm checking my spells.
It's busy.
You're sick, you're on that phone all the time.
Because that darn phone.
That voice better come back, so help me.
We have a lead.
What is the lead?
We should discuss that in private. Let's
Okay.
gather everybody.
To the room 27?
Room 27.
Okay.
Room 27.
Should I just go down and gather the...
Well, we'll just gather.
Yeah.
We're walking.
Yeah,
we're
we're walking and talking.
So you guys gathered in the main room. Zarena, I'm assuming you know that they're inside, so you would be able to find them.
Okay.
Unless you want to stay outside. But
I don't see anything suspicious.
No.
Okay, now let's go outside.
While we walking down, I'm gonna glance at the bartender who was kind of iffy, and then look back at Levi. Should we alert the authorities?
No.
I think he's just very nosy. He might be bored.
Look over and make eye contact with the bartender.
he's talking to Dirty Sam. They're just kind of sitting there.
Interesting.
And Dirty Sam's just completely silent. You just see he's just talking.
Okay.
You just yapping to him?
He's yapping.
Once we all get in the room.
To room 27.
All right. We talked to Sam.
Okay.
Very,
No, I know
Yeah, we
that.
grabbed you guys.
Very knowledgeable gentleman.
Yeah, that sounds like it's just conversation. It was enlightening.
Oh.
Yeah.
But anyway, he believes the Dusk Blades.
The Dust Blades?
Yeah, Dusk Blades.
So,
Took all of them.
Zarena's old group.
Does that
What?
sound like something your group would have done?
Yes, I don't know if you were paying attention, but she did share that information.
Well, usually she just says a lot of hurtful things, so I kind
I
of tune
thought she
her out.
always
when
said
she
that
She
talks.
doesn't say very many hurtful things to me.
I thought she solely addressed that information to you.
No, I've.
I
She
think
said it out loud.
she told him because we were asking who had enemies.
Oh right,
Yeah.
right.
It was a very.
I didn't. You didn't. I don't think you mentioned exactly what they did
I
though.
took notes.
Yeah.
I took notes.
Real power.
Yeah, that would be them.
So
Any reason
Yeah.
they take our brains?
Oh, we know more than us.
I mean, they like money, and
do they hurt or kill the people
Well,
they take?
They did take Dean
Very
and
much
he
so.
had a lot of money.
Great. So we should go.
would I know of any? I mean, obviously I would, but do I know where the
Hideout.
hideout is?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, and I know how to get there, obviously.
Yeah.
Do
you remember where it is, or are you 'cause I know you know. I know you know deep down
I know
inside.
you know that I know that you.
I know you know and you're not.
And you're not.
Yeah.
You know.
I can text you and remind you.
Inner noggin.
Well, didn't you just?
Can't wait for Sam to be the ringleader.
No, that was something else.
Oh, well,
It should.
you can.
I'll remind you.
Wait, how long ago did he say his son was missing?
He didn't give me
7
the time.
years.
No, he said. I think he said 7 years.
All right, then 7 years.
No, 7 years was when the dull daggers disappeared.
Yeah, that was when they got arrested.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
I'm gonna remain very calm.
Good.
But this is the second time that Andres has been kidnapped.
Yeah, he's done.
And Zorana, you don't associate with these people anymore, right?
No, not at all.
Great, okay.
Oh, fun.
Awesome.
I've been away from them for more than 6 months.
And I'm assuming you left them because they did things like this? Okay, Do you care about these people?
Not at all.
Great. Because
I
there's a
would,
decent chance they might die.
I would like to kill them.
Great. We should
get Roland.
we should get Roland, and unfortunately he is helpful. Any situations.
Fortunately, he's helpful.
But Alman might be able to help as well. So
Yes.
we should collect
Hopefully, they're not
people.
kidnapped.
They probably are.
Oh.
Andres has a knack for getting kidnapped,
Levi,
apparently.
do you
So
know the way there?
That arm spell does not work.
Yeah, I know the way. That's so real.
I can lead us to Almond.
great. We should
Do that.
fast.
I know a shortcut. Follow me. Gonna start leading them through a shortcut. To,
As you guys,
Moments. I do want to try to catch a
I
conversation
do.
with.
I'm gonna use my horse.
Okay.
That's
As
actually
you guys-
nice. We should.
If the
hold on,
jack permits
hold
that.
on. As you guys go to leave, I think you guys will need some help.
Who's talking?
This is the
You hear a voice.
We know who it is. Wait, is this at our room?
I turn
Yeah,
around.
in your room.
In your room.
As you're going to like leave.
In our room?
in a room.
In your room, yes.
Turn around.
Yeah,
Who
literally
is
turn
it?
around.
You don't know.
Okay. It's a person.
Who knows? You don't see anyone.
Hello?
Show yourself.
Swipe my blade.
Are you Sunny?
Speak now, there's fire.
What?
So speak now, there's fire.
I'll help you guys.
Who are you?
Who is helping us?
Where are
A
you?
friend.
Who is a friend?
Okay, great.
Why is a friend?
Where is a friend? Wait,
How
no.
is a friend?
Where are you? Voice
Okay,
that.
Remember the flute player last night?
Whoa. Okay.
Wait.
I've been following you guys
Actually, we
around.
didn't.
So,
No,
Okay,
we
that's
don't
kind of
know.
creepy. but
did
okay.
you see them get taken though?
How the hell did you get in our room?
Who are you
Flute
talking
player?
Where are you?
It's just you guys don't see anyone.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I keep asking.
to? Who are you talking to?
Yeah, what the?
Who am I talking to? You guys. What?
No.
No, who the fuck are you?
What's a flute?
Oh, he stopped by our table and took stories.
He took stories.
We told him stories
Well-
about Quackadine.
I was fascinated.
Who's that?
The mighty mallard.
I was a bit fascinated by the duck man, the guy that can turn into a duck.
Well,
you
we
know.
need to save him.
Who can take
And
you?
I was also a bit,
Propose.
fascinated by the Rygans among you. I wanted to learn a little bit more about you guys. No,
Okay.
not in a weird way, but
Yeah,
Well,
but
one
you're
of them
kind of
is
in our
missing,
room
so-
and we can't see.
so when I heard you guys in the tavern, you guys were in trouble. I kind of wanted to help. So I heard what old Dirty Sam said,
Are you in the walls?
and I also, I really do, I feel for Dirty Sam. He lost his son, Sonny.
I'm gonna
So I wanna
glance
help
at
you.
Zarena. Does Zarena have any response to hearing that name?
Do I?
You make an insight check. That's a crazy.
Do I?
Good
No, I don't
question.
even know.
Hello? Did you just drink acid?
16.
You don't pick up.
Okay. Well, I'll ask her about it later when we're walking.
Mr. Flute player.
Yeah, what was your name again?
Yeah, let's start with introductions.
Well, first can I see your face?
That is a great
The
idea.
invisibility drops as you see this 7-foot Goliath,
It's terrifying.
orange bandana, brown hair kind of going back, and this nice bushy mustache.
All right. Can we have a name?
The gray tabard, orange pants
Yes, what's your name?
underneath.
Bro's giving us a fit check.
No, he's trying to think of a name.
No, I already gave you guys a name.
We just forgot.
I don't know his name.
It was Havoc.
Havoc.
Me and Zoran don't know this.
You said that was his stage name.
Also, Levi asked him that. I didn't know if it was a table
Yeah,
conversation.
it was at the table.
Okay.
What do you say was
Like,
Havoc?
2 people were missing
Havoc.
for that conversation, so.
Well,
Havik.
If I could offer a piece of advice, maybe don't sneak up on the people you're trying to help.
Hey, Havoc, can we walk and
I
talk?
didn't ask for advice. I wanted to help you guys.
I understand, but we could have definitely ended your life out of, fear of
You could have. I don't know why you would do that.
Well, because you were stalking us.
Well, my
But
friends got kidnapped. So.
we're kind of on edge
And I'm
right
offering
now.
help.
It's a reason to be like.
Okay.
Listen, these people move quick, so we've got to be fast.
That's why I want to help you.
All right, great. Can we go now?
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you say you wanted to go find a friend, Roland?
Yeah.
Let's go.
What?
He was the faceless one, right? The
Yeah, that
eyes.
was him.
I'm gonna lead the way. Take a shortcut
Horses.
to through some alleys.
Should we? Yeah.
Oh,
Should we
Oh,
grab the
don't
horses?
don't grab any horses. They won't fit where we're going.
Are we taking this guy
Okay.
there?
Shh, might as well.
I'm gonna feed Creed real quick and then leave because we haven't.
Yeah, because Creed's alive.
Yeah. It's gonna have a quick snack. As we have
Deep-seated trauma. Sorry.
let him know I still love him because
Because you can.
Oh,
Alright.
did we get the benefits of a rest?
You did
BT dubs. Great.
Yes.
by the way,
a full rest.
I was gonna
As
catch
you
a
guys
couple
are
with Serena on the
Walking
yeah.
through the alleyway. All right. Well, I'll be honest with you all. He's kind of just walking behind you guys. I wanted to make sure I could trust you all at first, that you wouldn't try and kill me or anything. But since you all let me go with you, my real name is Yavik.
Yavnik.
That
That's-
first name was to throw you all off in case you tried to kill me.
That's not very different from your.
Exactly. You don't think of it.
Brilliant.
Can you say it again?
Yavik.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that is so creative.
It's similar, but it's not the same.
Wait till you meet Barney.
Barney.
Yeah.
Does that name ring a bell to me?
Make a history check.
Bonnie, the ancient prehistoric creature.
It's actually
Purple
it's
and
a
green
Tarask, a tamed Tarask, but it's purple.
Bonnie, the purple Tarask.
The terrible Tarask.
Alright, after a while, actually shorter than, normal, you guys cut through some alleyways and whatnot and get there pretty quickly to, for those of you that weren't there, this tower. Like I described earlier, this stairway that just goes up through this echoey chamber.
All right. Well,
How long will this take?
Not very
We're
long.
just here to pick up Roland, so.
Okay.
We're going to have to put.
Honestly,
our
we could just wait out
conversation-
here. Do you want to run in and get him, Levi?
You guys are heading up the stairs.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I mean, you guys are in a hurry, so I assumed you guys
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
stop
just
and
moving.
have a conversation.
They're all like,
I'm not stopping.
Yeah, I didn't think you would stop.
yeah, no, same.
It runs just a tree.
There's a sign at the bottom. This is 455 stairs.
I would
Probably
know visibly Zorana never looks frantic, but right now she is her eyes and everything are like she's on a mission.
All right, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
She's frantic.
Stairs
off
have that
that
effect on
anxiety.
all of us.
She's just like
I'm also gonna
Yeah, if
Focus.
Zorena's freaking out, then I'm freaking out.
Alright,
The
so you guys
Ren's-
Quick,
Moving
running
quick.
so fast. I can only move so fast.
Yavik is gonna look at all of you guys and he's gonna cast bless on all of you guys. And he just as you're running up the stairs, he just kind of
Bard
pulls out
looking.
his
So
flute.
sweet.
He's just like,
Okay.
It's a nice.
all of you guys are gonna
I like that.
Lay it down, bro.
That was a pretty good flute interpretation. Anyway, so you kind of make it to the top through this kind of hallway again.
Buddy!
Kind of hear some noise,
Just keep on moving.
Roland.
but it's
I am
actually
not
just the echoes of
slowing
you
down.
guys as you kind of
Yeah.
go up the stairs, enter this kind of tavern. Not tavern, it's more of a bar. You just see the room as it was before. No one here.
Levi.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bamb out my glaive. Start moving through the bar. Get into his room.
You look, as you go behind the counter, you see Barney on the ground.
Dead?
Is he dead?
I go over and I check his pulse.
Not for
As
long.
you touch him, you just
What's the matter with you, man?
dude, something happened.
Oh, great.
He kind of grabs your arm.
Get up.
Which way
Kinda
would
stumbles
Roland
up.
be?
Oh man, I'm blacking out. He just goes to the
No.
floor.
I try. I just move up to
What's
where Roland and Almond's room.
Careful, I think something happened. I can't remember.
Okay,
Not
okay.
kidding.
I go over to the door.
You go up the stairs.
Yeah. I stop at the door. Slowly, I open it.
But you pause.
Yeah, my bow is prepared.
I mean, it's looking for the explosion sound effect.
You open the door.
No, the
Very
black
slowly.
You see a room. The bookshelves. A few of them fallen off.
Not the books.
You see blood everywhere. The curtains ripped, cut. You see the body of Almond Treasure
Oh, it's Roland.
on the ground.
Loki thing.
It was Roland.
In this room, in his chest, there seems to be a large wound.
Oh, good lord.
Familiar.
What does
I have a
large
question.
wound look like?
The room surrounding us, you mentioned things being torn in disarray. Would this resemble what I might imagine a bunch of spinning blades in a room would do to it? Like we've seen Roland do in the past.
Oh,
With just
like when he
spinning blades?
shattered.
Like when he'll like spin his sword around in a
when he
room.
whips his sword.
No, doesn't look like a bunch of.
Right.
It's not like a
It
bunch
looks
of.
like a big stab wound,
So it looks like someone took a like how big on the chest would the
like a sword.
so like
Is there a stab in the floor
I'm
anywhere,
gonna
like
quickly.
behind him?
I'm gonna quickly just check the area of the room, see if there are any other figures.
I'm gonna be holding my bow. Are there like there's windows, right?
There's that window I'm looking
Okay.
at.
I'm gonna check for a
I'm gonna
pulse.
Go over to that and kind of like.
I don't think he's alive, but
Hold on, one at a time, guys.
yeah.
I'm just like ready, but I'm walking like kind of stealthily over to the window and just kind of like seeing if I.
So you can't see through the window. I remember I don't know if you remember I described it, but it was like 8 feet up. This is like a long rectangular window. So there's light, but no like you can't like look through it.
Just check the area. Any other figures in the room?
Make a group investigation check.
I'd also like to confirm the body's actually dead.
Yeah. You go.
I'm sure it is, but
It is, yes.
21.
11. 20. Oh, frick math. This is what I got this for.
18.
Math.
Very good.
6.
You saw nothing, my friend.
I'm like, damn, so much blood.
He goes, dang,
No,
blood is
actually,
so bloody.
He got too focused on a book.
That's real. Apollo looking.
Got too locked in. You guys look around. Doesn't seem to be any other figures in here, or any
Okay.
signs of much other than just this violent death. This kill.
Great.
Okay.
As much as this is sad, we need to leave. Zorena, do you know where they would take?
Yes,
no,
I do.
we don't. Not yet. I'm just gonna start looking for the books that Roland was reading.
Levi, you need to.
We
be
don't
quick.
really have time to be
Kinda
reading
look.
books right now.
You see,
I'm just gonna look for that red one that I initially.
the
had
red one's
when
kind of
I
just
was
on the ground.
On the ground. Gotcha.
You
Is-
kind of look around. You look over, and Yavik is kind of kneeling down, just like flipping through this book.
What you got there?
Kind of lifts it up. This black book.
Let me
What
see
is that?
Kind of seems to be on wraiths.
Oh, right. That's what Roland wanted to read.
Then maybe it wasn't Roland because you'd think he would take it with him.
I mean, here's the thing. As much as I want to blame Roland, it's probably not Roland.
Serena, is that group, are they usually messy or pretty in and out? Because
I mean,
Well, if Roland was here, there would be a mess.
they work quick, but they like to be pretty gruesome.
Great. So can we go to where they are?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm
Wonderful.
ready.
What book
Are we
did I
ready
take
to go?
I want to talk to Barney.
Yeah, what book did I take?
just bring him with us and he can walk back.
He's not coming with us. We're not dragging someone else.
Can you make it quick?
Levi,
Yes.
you dying right now.
You're heading. Just tell me where in town. I can catch up with you guys.
Which direction?
I'll be fast. Don't worry.
Okay, well, do you remember the brass nail?
I know that place. Yeah.
Okay, there's an entrance there
Okay.
for the dust blades.
I'll meet you there.
Okay, I guess we go.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sprinting.
I'm
Sprinting.
also sprinter.
Dude,
I guess I'm
I think
sprinting.
we're all
Make sure you're
sprinting.
good.
My
My wings are just like going in the air behind me. Like,
Wow, thanks, man.
I'm just gonna do a brief conversation with Barney.
The four of you head straight away to the other side of town. And Yavik will stay with you, just kind of behind you. So you guys go down. You guys all run out. Barney's just kind of like sitting at a table, just like kind of like bouncing up and down. Like his
I'm just
knee.
gonna pour him a drink real fast.
Yeah, super fast.
Hey,
What was
bud.
up there?
Huh?
What was up there?
Well, we got a corpse up there. Almond's dead. Hey, it's fine. You're alive. That's something, right? Why are you alive? Because you saw something, I'm sure. Maybe you heard something. Maybe you were aware of something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I heard something.
Okay, well, let's start talking.
I heard a noise, like a shriek of a probably Alman. Sounded like he was in danger, but it also kind of just sounded like muffled. I'm not sure. I didn't immediately go up to check. I thought maybe I'd just check in a bit. Usually he's fine, and sometimes he does weird stuff. I try not to intrude too much. But like, then it's like something happened, and every time I try to remember it, I see so much at once, I can't remember.
Did you go up?
No.
You stayed right down here.
I was thinking of going up, and then something happened.
Okay. So from what you're aware of, nobody went into the room
No one.
after I left.
Not from here.
All right. Anything else you want to share with me, buddy? Barney.
Should I go up and look?
Yeah, maybe a fresh pair of eyes. Hey. You get anything?
Get traumatized.
It's pretty gruesome. They did a number on him. Come on. I just grab him by his collar.
Why do you think I'm alive?
Your guess is as good as mine. Depends on who did this. But right now we got a few guesses.
Where are you going?
Following a lead. But it might not be them. Here, come up to the room.
Just gonna go up with you. Open the door somewhere.
It's okay, it's okay. Okay, kind of in a rush, man. You need to work your way through this because this is not working.
Kind of just like walks in.
Yeah.
I'm guessing your friend's not here.
Yeah, he's gone.
Jeez.
You think he did this?
I have no clue. If he is, he's one sick creature.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a closer look at Almond's body.
Yeah.
From seeing Roland in action before, is there any like particular aftermath or sign on a corpse when he rends the soul from it? Any like discoloration, maybe something in the eyes, anything that like a commonality between all of his kills?
Make a wisdom check.
Gotcha.
Just
This
wisdom.
is wisdom. Okay. 18.
One sec.
That's what you're trying to tell me.
Okay. You said 18?
Yep.
As you kind of approach the body and examine it, thinking about, I wouldn't say you've ever really studied a body that in the aftermath of a battle. You take in all the information that you can, but you aren't able to come to any sort of immediate conclusion. But I'll keep in mind what you roll, in case you think.
What did you roll?
18.
I don't know what happened here.
Huh?
I don't know what
Yeah.
to make of all this. But
Well,
what should I do?
Okay. First things first. You don't want to tell anybody about this, not
Why
yet.
not?
Not immediately. We're not sure who did this and what their sphere of influence is. I have 3 guesses. One is an individual, 2 are organizations. So if you spread word to this, people might get to you as well. Right? For now, just keep this room locked and try your best to keep a right mind. Don't say this to anyone, but I will be back, Barney, within 24 hours.
You see, you have it kind of looking at the body. What? What were you looking for?
It's just a hunch. Something about his soul. See if it's...
You have any connection? He kind of asks you that, and you just feel kind of inspired. Add, I believe it's a D8 to your roll.
You also had a blast, didn't you? Does that
And
help?
a D4.
Nice.
Yeah, that is 26 total.
After kind of like taking a deep breath, thinking about it, and feeling the connection within you having a soul, you kind of stand there and your mind's working through a few things. For a minute, you lose control of yourself as you kind of witness yourself go down and just kind of like touch the body and just look. And you almost, actually, for a moment, you say out loud what you are able to hear, but it's not you saying it. This was Roland.
I try to fight to get back.
You kind of
Got a boss fight coming up.
Alright.
Yeah.
You can, you're as close to Oman as anyone was, Bonnie. You can start to see fit, but I know who did this.
friend.
Yeah.
Do you know how much Aman knew? How important he was?
I'm not happy about this either, man.
Can we bring him back?
Someday.
Maybe. But we need to get to him before anything else.
Can I help you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna help you.
Right now?
Let's go.
No. You're not coming with.
Yes, I am. He's gonna start to leave.
Barney. Alright, I'm going to catch up to the rest of the party. I'm going to where's Arena directed me. Using my familiarity to try to cut the time.
You pretty quickly make your way towards that area. You all being led by Zarena are also able to make it to the Brass Nail quickly. A tucked away little bar or inn in between a bunch of houses on the east side of town. As you kind of approach it, it's raining. You see two people outside talking, smoking pipes. Hoods on. It has a window and a door.
Alright, Sarah.
What are they like? What do we have to expect?
Well, they show no mercy, that's for sure.
Great. Neither will we.
Exciting.
But careful, they're very sneaky and know what they're doing.
Are there a lot of them?
Quite a few. It's not a huge group.
What does quite a few mean?
I mean, I never put like a number on it.
They're not like a bunch of them in one place all at once. There's like
Yeah, like many.
the busiest you've ever seen, kind of their hub was like at once, like when everyone's there, like not everyone, but like when a lot of people are gathered, like 40 people, but usually when you pop by it was like 10 people.
I can usually take care of a large number at once if given the right circumstances.
Well, it could be.
As long as you stay out of their vicinity, I can take care of it. At least for a few seconds.
Well, we should work our way in. Do we need to talk to someone? Or just sneak in? Or I can be a distraction to guards? I mean...
The barkeep is Henry Lipin,
Okay.
and he's the one where people have to get past him to go downstairs.
Do you think he would remember me?
Probably.
I have a knack for maybe helping people feel friendlier. I could help. Could not, too, but
But,
if we're just gonna barge in, it's worth a shot.
What's another person to kill?
Yeah.
You know, if you allow me to,
Oh, Roland's here now?
no.
No.
I just might be able to.
As you guys see, Levi and Yavik kind of meet you guys in the alleyway that you're looking past.
Buddy!
I may be able to get us in,
You?
but I would really appreciate the help, friend.
Well, I'll do what I can. What were you thinking?
Do whatever you have to do to get him in. I don't care.
Walk and talk?
Yeah, a little bit of gold goes a long way.
If I'm going to be so honest, if this doesn't work, I'm going to blow the door off.
I'm gonna go talk to the bartender. I'm just gonna walk in.
Yeah, I'll walk over then.
I'll kind of make an effort to get there first.
All right.
Say the
group
first
of
word.
you.
I'll stay out.
Okay.
I will hang back.
I'm also staying out with the Kieran for
Okay.
a moment.
Barney's gonna stay out. Are you gonna hang back or stay out? Like, what do you mean? Are you gonna go in with 3 of them? Or?
I will stay out.
Okay. So a couple of you guys kind of stay out of the room. There's a few guys near there.
Okay, what's the situation?
The situation is there's potentially a lot. There's potentially a few. I don't know.
Okay.
We have to get past someone in order to get in there. We don't know a ton of details. At this point, we're just winging it.
Alright. I think it's best not to jump to conclusions here. The Dustblades might not be responsible for Andrus and Dean and going missing.
Why not?
Ooh.
I think it's Roland.
Well,
I think.
I'm
I
going
can't-
to say this very calmly,
Okay.
but if I find out that Roland hurt Andrus,
I don't think he has.
I'm going to kill him.
I understand.
well,
Right now, we need to make sure that these people aren't the ones that have them.
Okay, but let's just not go. You know, just
it
calm,
could be both.
collected. Huh?
Could be both.
It could be both. It totally could be.
It's two
But,
completely different scenes.
Let's just
What makes you think it's Roland?
It's just a hunch. That's all.
As we're walking and talking, do you have any sort of information that might help me persuade this man to let us in?
I mean, I know I know the leader of the group.
What's his name?
Corvus.
Oh, that would work.
So you guys kind of enter in, and the rest of you. That's when you guys.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's when you guys
Split.
start to talk.
Yeah.
So this is while you guys are talking. The three of you
Yeah.
enter in.
Are you gonna spearhead this?
Yeah. Hey, friend. I was wondering if I could get an ale. I have an appointment.
Yeah, sure. You see like 3 tables, a bar. That's it.
Is he a big guy, the bartender? No.
There's some like scrawny human.
Oh, okay. We can take him.
Says Ren.
Ren could
Thank you.
take him.
I'll flick him a coin.
What kind of coin?
A gold coin.
Ooh, bougie.
I got an appointment with your boss, Chorus.
All right. Make a persuasion check.
That easy.
I'm sure he's used to it.
I'm pretty much like right
Yeah.
there.
3 of you are all there.
Yeah. So if
Dirty
he
20.
recognizes me at all.
Kind of looks. Kind of opens the bar, and just like opens the other door and gestures you all through. This is familiar too.
That's great.
That was easy.
Helps to know people, but also not.
Yeah.
Where's my one, bro? I gotta put it back.
Okay, I'm.
What did he do? He just,
He just
he opened
said-
the door.
Yes.
He opened
Yeah.
the door.
Okay, so
He said, "Come on in."
We need to.
I mean,
Get
you knew the guy's name.
I know.
Gold persuasion
Yeah.
check. Can't beat that.
Basically all there is to it.
I'm gonna go in, and then as I like pass through the door,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like disappear.
Oh, that's right. Invisibility.
Nice.
Are you gonna go get them?
I expect you two to follow me.
You
No,
have
no, no, no.
We
Like,
can't
once I-
see you.
Everyone else on the side.
Once I like pass his view, unless he can like see.
So
down
he's
the hallway.
holding the door open for you guys.
It's not. It's not like he's holding the door and like we're going in.
Yeah, he's holding the door open for you guys.
But he
Going
can look
into a
in the
that
room.
he's
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
looking into.
I'm-
Okay, then I won't go.
There's this stairway that goes down.
Okay.
Yeah. As I'm going though, I'm gonna use my earring
Yeah.
again and talk to yeah, I'll talk to Estrella. And I'm just gonna say go in and order a drink and then tell him that you're here to meet with Corvus.
Sounds good.
Kind of like
Zarina says that we need to order a drink and say that we're here to meet a Corvus.
Once he like closes the door, then we go.
I'll go ahead.
She's gonna look at Levi. I'll let you front this.
Thanks.
Hey!
Oh, come in.
Could I have a drink?
Sure.
Thanks.
I love Levi so much.
I'm here to meet with Corvus.
All right. You gonna pay for the drink?
Yeah. Slide him a gold.
Thanks.
Of course. I'm a big tipper.
Kind of opens the door for you guys.
Thanks. That was so.
This is so simple. Man, what? Why was this easy?
This is a trap.
Is this Jack trying to fit time for a combat or?
This is a trap.
Oh, this is Jack trying to wrap up the session and knowing that next session's gonna start with a combat.
And as he lets you guys through, you guys go down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
As I like
Start
go invisible,
sipping.
I'm gonna trail back a tiny bit from these two.
Okay.
Pass without a trace. Is
Okay.
gonna
Sounds good.
Are you guys being stealthy?
Yes.
What did you say?
pass without a trace.
Roll a group
sure
stealth
you-
check.
Just go in combat.
I'm gonna try to be stealthy.
Whoever's
I get
next to me-
advantage.
You advantage, yes, and
I
it's
think you're
plus
next
10
to me and
because
Levi.
of
I would
additional plus 10
imagine.
Yeah.
We're
because
going in two.
pass without trace.
Yes, how far away are
Wait,
they?
you have advantage?
You guys are all
We
close.
also have D4s. because
So everyone's a plus 10.
Natural.
Yeah, you also have +4s because of bless.
Wait.
Oh, with
yeah.
the plus
So we
4,
have-
Oh gosh, wait,
Natural
bless
one. Oh my
and
gosh.
pass without a
Wait,
trace?
hold on.
2,
Tell
Okay,
me what we have.
natural 1.
with a total of
No,
6.
no, what to add?
He'll
Yeah.
say that.
10. Pass without trace is plus 10.
Wait, is he
Plus
giving us?
bless,
But we're
right?
Alright,
not.
everyone, hold on.
Oh my gosh.
We're not
Bless and
with
well.
him.
Hold on. Yes, you are all together.
16 done.
16.
From a
Hold
natural
on, I
1.
have to do math. Oh gosh.
Oh, yeah, I have disadvantage. Hold on.
I'm just gonna say you guys are all close together because
Okay, cool.
you came in like
I
5
get
seconds
advantage.
after.
Because I'm invisible.
Wait, you said advantage. Oh, only he has advantage.
Okay, with
Plus
bless
zero. You
and
roll
pass without a
D4.
trace, it's 20.
Alright.
And then yours.
Natural 20.
No, sorry. No bless. That was
No
like
bless.
a while ago.
Then
Oh,
it's
okay,
17.
No bless. No
Okay.
bless.
Bless only lasts for like I think it doesn't last for that long.
And I think I can
It's
only
17.
bless a certain
17.
amount of people, so it's kind
31.
of realistic. that I bless
What?
everybody.
31.
31?
Actual 20.
All right,
27.
that's a good.
Oh
I
wait,
also got
Your natural 20 canceled my natural 1.
wait, not
But I-
27.
29.
I also
29.
got 31.
I got 14 off the natural 1 because I had used a blast.
Yours
So.
is a 10.
No, not a 27. A 32.
Nice. All right, and as you guys creep down these steps, Ren trips like he's about to faceplant, and Kieran like jumps and kind of like goes off the wall over Zarena and just like grabs him and like literally holds him over the steps like he's about to roll down the steps.
How wide is the...
It's the Smash Bros animation where you're
It's like
like
5 feet. So
Yeah,
you like
so my
you
legs are
literally
extended.
vault over Zarena and just grab him.
Yeah, like my legs are extended,
Yeah.
like gripping the wall.
You're like a foot from the like the
put my
ground.
arms down.
And as you guys creep down these stairs,
I have a technical question. Bless only is for combat rolls. Is that a house
It's
rule? that
ability, check, saving throws, and attack rolls.
only for combat.
Yeah, mine says that at least.
Oh,
Did they
really?
change it?
Did they change it?
Oh.
Oh, nah.
No.
But maybe I have the
They
older
changed
I don't
it.
think they
I
did.
think we're gonna not.
Maybe
use
if-
that. Anyways, we
Yeah,
can
that's
we can
kinda-
get to that
Yeah,
later.
That's kind of
Okay.
cooked. Ew.
As you guys creep down these steps, making a point to be sneaky.
Again. We're in a 5-foot wide hallway.
I think I would like go ahead because I'm like
Okay.
Invisible.
Then you just don't
That's
get the
fair.
plus 10.
That's
From-
fine. It's still 30, 20.
22.
22. Okay.
Nice.
You go ahead. The rest of you creeping down with past without a trace active into the darkness. That's where we're gonna end the session.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thanks for watching the session. I hope you guys finished all your popcorn because this was a good one.
This was a wild one.
But the next one's gonna be even more intense as we see what's gonna happen with this current debacle.
Dude, Kenny's character intro? I know that was
I'm
sick.
so here for that voice.
By the time he was in the room volume.